Hey, what is up, collecting crew? Hopefully, I'm coming in, making sure everything's good. This is Figure Lowdown, episode 24. I'm Jay Feezy, and welcome to the stream, the channel, the video series. As mentioned, I'm going to be doing the giveaway first thing, so I just want to make sure those who got other things to do or can't stay for the whole thing, I want to make sure that we do this so they can go about their day, and then if they want, they can catch the replay later. I don't want to keep anybody hostage here. So, as mentioned, we're bringing my guest here, so he's not waiting in the background. We got Michael Elliott in the house joining us. What is up, sir?
It's all good, man. It's always a pleasure to be on your show and talk figures.
And talking figures, yes, sir. We'll definitely get to that. It's been a minute since I've done the stream, but let me go ahead and do this giveaway like I promised. So a couple of things here. This is going to be a $20 gift card, so it's a general gift card. It's going to be a digital gift card, and so I'm going to collect the names here in a minute. I'm going to enter them here in this wheel of morality, the wheel of names. Then I'm going to pick one person at random, and then that person, if you can reach out to me either Instagram or Facebook, you can just message me so I can get your email address, and I'll send you that digital/electronic gift card to you, so you have that. So, and if you don't have either of those, Instagram or Facebook account, just I guess we'll work something out. You can message me in the comments or something of this video afterwards, and we'll work something out. But hopefully you have either of those two, just to make it easier. So yeah, I'll enter the names here first, and then I'll do the drawing, and then after that we'll continue on with the show. So thank you all for joining, and I'll give my thanks and everything for my announcements after this also. So again, just to kind of get people out of here and continue on with their day. So all right, if you're interested in being entered in the giveaway, again, $20 gift card giveaway, please enter giveaway in the chat so I know you're interested. Again, this, you have to be present to enter and win. Obviously you're already here, so that's the first part of it. And to win, you got to still be here in the chat to claim it, right? So that I know who wins. And so yeah, we might do it differently next time, but for next time, I might try something different. For now, let's try it this way here. So yeah, let me know in the chat if you're interested in entering the giveaway, $20 gift card giveaway, and I will enter your name in. So I'm going to collect all the names first, and I'll give it a few minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to enter your usernames here as I see them, and I think for the most part I know who you guys are, but we might have to get clarification afterwards if I don't. Okay, so I'm going to say these out loud too, so there's accountability on my end. If I skip your name, let me know. And then Mike, if you want to help me out, make sure I don't miss anybody here. So I got Jogron2, Andreas IB, Andreas, is it Andreas or Andreas? I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. The Movie Cannon, I know that's aka Geo. What is up? What is up, Jogron, Andreas IB, Movie Cannon Geo, what is up? Thank you for joining. We got Feel the Burn in the house. I see them. I see Feel the Burn Robert. Thank you for joining me. Okay, let's see here. So we got Movie Cannon, Valkyrie Magnus, and then you guys should be able to see it on the screen also. So that's another.
Can't you
kind of go ahead?
Didn't you just say Feel the Burn?
Yeah, Feel the Burn. Yeah, I was saying what's up to him, but I didn't enter his name yet there. So yeah, okay. Also guys, check the screen and see if I got your name on there. So far I got Jogron2, Andreas IB, the Movie Cannon, Valkyrie Magnus, and Feel the Burn.
12-inch Moose Stream.
12-inch. Let me know if you want in. Yeah, I see him in the chat, but
okay.
I just want to assume.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I just want to maybe, I don't know, for whatever reason. So yeah, type in giveaway in the chat if you want to be entered, and I'll wait a couple of minutes here.
I'd be surprised if we didn't. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I feel 5. Yeah. Giveaway in the chat. That'll let me know if you guys are interested in being entered.
I thought he would.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. By the way, what is up, 12-inch Moose Stream? He's saying, I'm putting empty boxes in storage. I'll be in the chat eventually. Okay.
There you go.
Commander Green in the house. What is up, Commander Green? Commander Green, let me know if you want to be entered in this giveaway. Just type in giveaway. It's for a $20 gift card. General gift card.
That's right.
Yep. Hope you have a good day. Hopefully you're all having a good day so far. This weekend's kind of overcasty and cloudy over here where I'm at, so hopefully it's better where you're at. But yeah, $20 gift card. This is going to be done here at random. after I spin this wheel, we'll just choose one winner. And that winner will reach out to me via Facebook or Instagram. Send me a message to send me your email address. There he is. Okay, Moose Stream. Okay, 12-inch Moose Stream. Thank you, Moose. Anyone else want to be entered in the giveaway here? Let's see here. Let me know in the meantime how the audio is, our mics, or the music, if everything is good as usual. Make sure I want to stay on top of that. And there's Commander Green. All right, also being entered. Okay. Commander Green. All right, reading them off again. I got Jogron 2, Andreas IB, The Movie Canon, Valkyrie Magnus, Phil de Burn, 12-inch Moose Stream, Commander Green. All right, Benjamin Rue, thank you for joining us. Got you down. Benjamin Rue. Okay. Thanks, Valkyrie Magnus, for confirming. Says everything sounds great. Appreciate that. Appreciate that feedback there. All right. Okay, I think I'll give it a couple of more minutes. And then we'll do, so I got, yep. Let's see, what are we at? 1, 2, 8. We got 8 so far, so it's pretty good chances, right? The less people there are, the better chances you guys have.
That's right.
Let's see here. But yeah, like I mentioned, after we'll do this, then we'll continue on with the stream, the figure lowdown stream. We have a good amount of figures to discuss, and like I mentioned, I know it's been a minute since I've had this stream. I think about 2 months, since I've done a figure lowdown stream. But all right, so it looks like we are kind of plateauing here again. If you're just joining us, thanks, Commander Green, for confirming that everything sounds good. Also, if you're just joining us, if you want to be entered in this drawing for a $20 gift card, it's a digital gift card. Please type in giveaway in the chat so I know you're interested. The winner will need to contact me via Facebook or Instagram. Just hit me a message to provide me your email, and I'll send that to you after the stream today, but after the stream. So yeah, if you're interested, please type in giveaway in the chat. If you don't already see your name up here, if I didn't already call it, I want to make sure I give everybody an opportunity. So at 11:10 p.m. my time, or a.m. sorry, Pacific, I'll go and start it. So about another minute. Another minute. So if you're interested, type in giveaway in the chat. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to shuffle. So there's just like this convenient shuffle button here on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them a couple of times just to make sure everyone's good. Ben Thomas in the house. What is up, Ben Thomas? Thank you for joining. If you want to be entered in this drawing, let me know. Type in giveaway in the chat. It's a $20 gift card, a digital gift card. And then I'll go over why I'm doing this again. Reminder as to why I'm doing this. But yeah, type in giveaway for any of those who just joined us and are interested in being entered in this drawing for a $20 gift card. Okay, not seeing anyone else. Let's see. Okay, I appreciate that. What's that?
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Come
hear
on.
ye, yeah.
Get the town
Extra. Read all about it. Giveaway in Feces channel.
Paul Revere.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ben. Was looking at his comment here, but all right. So I think we're good. 11:10. Let me go and shuffle this a couple of times. So shuffle once, shuffle twice, one more for good measure. All right, here we go. Spinning.
Okay, here we go.
And good luck, all. By
the way, if
winner is.
If you're not here, you forfeit to me.
Yeah. Jogron 2. That's Lane. Yeah, Lane the legend. Lane, congratulations. If you yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Lane from what I remember last time. Yeah, Lane, if I know you have for sure Facebook, but if you also have a IG, Instagram, you can message me on either. Just give me your email address and where you want me to send that gift card, and I will send it to you. But yeah, congratulations again. Let me do one of these here. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, as I mentioned, thank you all. Yeah, he's a rich $20 richer. Yeah. But thank you all for the support. Yeah, the reason I did this giveaway again, as a reminder, is I reached 200 subscribers, so I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I think at last I looked, I was at 219, I think. So a little bit above, but so I was a little behind on doing this giveaway. But of course, thank you all for the support and for subscribing and your time. Most importantly, your time, right? So, because as you guys know, I try not to push the whole like subscribe thing. So I know those who are here because they want to be, and the time that they gave me without whether I knew it or not, I appreciate that, because you could have been watching anything else. You could have been subscribed to any other channels or watching any other videos. So I really appreciate that. And I also want to thank all those who helped me get to this point. My other fellow content creators, one of them being Michael Elliott here. There's just a lot to name. A lot of them are in the friends of the channel section, so be sure to show them some love as well. And we got some of them in the chat here. Movie Canon, Geo, Field of Burn. They've all supported me. They'll like Commander Green. Like I said, there's a lot to name. For the most part, anyone that I streamed with or anyone that's been on the channel has been a supporter. Other fellow content creators, YouTubers. So thank you all for your support and sharing and my content and the channel. And of course, those who haven't been on the stream but are just watching from behind the scenes and viewing and sharing the content without me knowing, I just want you to know that I do appreciate that, and thank you again. So hopefully we'll keep it going. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. This is a hobby, like I mentioned, and I'm just doing this because I enjoy it, like all of you. The hobby, and I love discussing figures with you all. So I'm gonna keep doing it. But thank you again. It's really truly appreciated. Much love to all of you. And so definitely be more giveaways in the future when I reach other milestones. So just be on the lookout for those, and I'll definitely announce those on either my socials or of course my YouTube channels. But yeah, thank you again. So with that, if you want to go on about your day, no worries. If you were just here for the giveaway, it's all good. I understand, we all got priorities, commitments, and or we just want to enjoy the Sunday, the rest of the weekend. It's all good. This video will still be up on YouTube, so you can always catch it later. No worries at all. So no hard feelings. But thank you again. If that's the case, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. With that, let's get on with the show. All right, so Figure Lowdown, episode 24. Like I mentioned, man, it's been a minute since I've done this. More like I said, months. Yeah. So we have there, but not to mention though, even let's see. So I took a break just before the holidays, but even before then, there wasn't that many like major third party or third party, right? Like in figures or anything that kind of was like, wow. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything at the moment. So it was kind of slow on that. And I mean, there was definitely some figures that came out. One I'm going to talk about that was kind of that I'm behind on, but I didn't get a chance to talk about it. But yeah, there just wasn't that much news compared to earlier in the year. So it was kind of interesting.
Which I was very grateful for, because I had to shift my finances elsewhere. So I didn't do much shopping during the whole Black Friday and through Christmas, as far as figures go. But what I did do is, prior to that, I bought several, and they've been off to the side, and I've been waiting to restart the channel. Unfortunately, I was supposed to try and get in a stream to do a figure reveal this week, and I didn't. I'm very sorry about that, but I'm gonna try and do it this next week. But I've got several figures here that I've yet to show.
Okay.
And so I'll be doing that in the coming weeks as I roll out the channel. Okay.
Well, there you go. Be on the lookout for that. And after the stream, I'll put Michael Elliott's information, his links to his socials and his YouTube channel in the description below, so you can check out his channel and his content if you want, and show him some love as well. I will also, as usual, the description, sorry, the timestamps. I always mess it up. I don't know why. You would think I have it down by now. The timestamps for the figures that we're going to be discussing, and just everything, and most of the stuff in general are going to be down in the description as usual. Links to the figures will be in there after the stream. I didn't get a chance to put them before, but I will have links to the figures that we discussed, that are available anyway. Some of them aren't up yet as of this stream, but I will put those down, so if you want to reference them or kind of take a look yourselves. Those are all just for reference, right? I'm not really, what's the word? I'm not saying I'm supporting any of those stores per se, but you know, those are just for reference. Feel free to shop around. Of course, you definitely want to shop around, do your homework, find the best deal that works for you. So I just want to have that for you guys, for your research, or to help you make your decisions there. All right. So I think with that, I think I got everything. Let us go ahead and start with our first figure. Okay, here we go. So first one up. You ready, Mike?
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right, here we go.
See what madness is out there.
Yeah. So we have the Hellcat Ape Leader, aka not Caesar, from Planet of the Apes. This one, like I mentioned, this is one of the ones that came out a while ago. I was just behind on this one. Like I mentioned, I think it came out the announcement was in December. I mean, a while ago. It's like a month, a little over a month ago. But that was during my break there. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this one. This one is awesome. This looks great. I personally haven't heard of Hellcat, so I'm not too familiar. I think this might be their first figure, because I tried to do some research myself and look them up, but I didn't see anything on them. So if any of you guys in the chat or in the comments know anything about this, you know, please let me know about Hellcat, I should say. But so this is, yeah, the Ape Leader. So there's two versions. So this is the standard version here that you're looking at, or that you see on the screen, version A. This is going for somewhere between 134 to 169 USD. And as a reminder, the prices on the low end are places that I've seen that don't include shipping, and then the prices on the higher end that if I give a range, the higher end does include shipping usually. So just that's the reason for the range there, and just to kind of keep that in mind. So this is version A. There is a version B with the war paint that we'll look at here. That runs 164 USD to 194 USD. And these are set to come out Q3 of this year. So let's go through some photos here. That doesn't come with much, but one thing that does stand out is here's the war paint version. Is the fabric hair that's included on this figure, even on that, it looks like on the head sculpt as well. And I was looking at this kind of closely, and it seems like it might be some sort of suit that's put over the body itself, and then the hairs are implanted in the body. I haven't seen too many of these, so I'm not sure how it exactly is done, but that's what it kind of looks like, because in some photos you can kind of tell it looks like the suit that's over the body is kind of it kind of folds independently of the body, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's so right, you know what I'm saying, Mike?
It's like one big jumper.
Yeah.
And then, you know, of course, the root of the hair comes down from the head onto the shoulders, so it covers up any seam. Yeah,
that's what it looks like. Yeah, it covers up. Yeah, like you said, like a one big like onesie with hair on it.
Yeah.
And I believe which
would make sense. I mean, that's the practical way to do it.
Yeah, for sure. And I was gonna say, I believe this is supposed to be inspired by, you know, the whole inspired by. It's not. I don't want to say it is, but on the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes version of Caesar, Dawn, I believe, is the I want to say it's the second one. Is the war paint, anyways. I think the war paint version is based on that. There was a scene in there. Like, it's been a minute since I've seen those movies, but I think there's a scene in there where he has that look. And so, but you got two versions here. Like I said, the standard and then the war paint version. There's also this horse, which is separate, right? You can buy that separately. The horse is a statue, so it doesn't move, non-articulated as far as I've read. That runs from. What's that?
It's hard to find 6-scale articulated horses, man.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah, I think it was on Collector's Figure. You had mentioned that, or one of the. It might have been Maestro. I can't recall, but there's but this one, the horse runs from 77 USD to 167 USD. So again, there's a price range there, whether you include shipping or not.
You're saying 177 if you include. You're saying 67 just for the horse?
No, $77 USD to 167 USD.
77 to 167 for the horse?
Yeah, for the horse, that's the range from what I've seen. From
So why disparity? in the price?
Again, that's the lower end doesn't include shipping, right? The lower end prices, like I was mentioning. So if you find it there's a website I saw for 77, but that doesn't include shipping. So the shipping, because it looks like it's a good size piece, it could be more. And they could be made for, you know how some retailers do that, they kind of charge you less for the figure, but the shipping, it kind of bumps it up.
Yeah.
And then 167 includes shipping, depending on where you get. Again, shop around, find a place that's a retailer that suits your needs and your preferences. But yeah, this horse though, the detail and the sculpture,
I'd be willing to just get the horse.
Yeah, right. The horse looks good. I'm not gonna lie, man. That, like, just the musculature on it and the sheen, like how actual horses have on their coats. That like that. Yeah, that looks pretty badass.
I could put Affleck's Bruce Wayne on him.
Oh yeah, just bareback, no saddle.
Well,
yeah, that looks.
I could probably get a saddle maybe from one of these other, you know, maybe 1/6 kit or something. Those accessories.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure you can probably find one. But this, I don't know if the horse also has fabric. I don't think it mentioned that in the descriptions that I've seen. But again, correct me if I'm wrong. It looks like it kind of does. Here, let's see if we zoom in here.
I would be not surprised, but it would be pleasant surprised if it is.
Yeah, the tail for sure looks like.
What do they call that? Because they
blocking?
did it with the. Yes.
Yeah.
Block.
Yeah, that would be.
That looks. I love how it just gleams.
Yeah, right. This looks. Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, the tail and the mane obviously looks like it's implanted or glued fabric hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, just overall, like if you're just looking for a horse, again, it doesn't articulate that I'm aware of, but it does look badass. Yeah, look at that. But so the war paint version is. Let's go over some of the other differences here. So as you can see, 25 centimeters. They have the height there of how tall this figure is. So this the standard version. Let's see where we're at here. Comes with so just a rifle, the assault rifle, and what is it? 7 hands and a stand. So it's pretty basic, right? Pretty minimal accessories. But the war paint version adds in a spear, so like a stick with a spear at the end of it with a knife. So that's the addition. It's pretty much the same, but it just adds a spear and of course the war paint. But look at the paint on this. This again, prototype, obviously, right? They're showing prototypes here, but
this looks great, man. These sculpts look fantastic.
That is definitely Caesar, 100%. Oh no, sorry, that's not Caesar. That looks like Caesar.
Regardless of who it is, it's just a great sculpt in general. You know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That looks great. So I'm on the fence with this one though, because if I get this, it'll be the only figure of this type, right? I have some anthropomorphic animals, but just like in this style, like I would have to. I mean, you know me, I don't necessarily need to have like a companion piece or anything like that. But this one is just so different. Like it just would feel, in my opinion, it just kind of would feel like really out of place if there's no other figures like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, it really would depend on what you put it with. It's not generic by any means.
Right, exactly. It's pretty. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty specific. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's not like what do you call it? One of those figures that just stands off to the side, you know.
Yeah, like versatile or.
Yeah, a little secondary, you know.
Yeah, like a background figure or something like that. Yeah.
What would you?
Well,
okay, look, you've got quite a collection here, though, Steve. I bet you if I looked at your collection, I'd go, whoa, hold on, Feezy, that would look great with him. I don't know. It depends. I mean, because everybody's got a different idea in their head of what's, you know. But I mean, you would best know whether or not it would fit in. Because I would tell you, right? Let me look around. Would he fit in? Where would I put him if I were to get him?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I personally can't think of anything.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't know where I would put him here either. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see here.
So you're not an Apes fan? You don't have any other Apes?
I don't. No, I'm a fan of the movies. I love the movies, the trilogy.
Yeah.
But again, it's just like really, this is a really specific piece, and as of now, I can't think of anything I could pair this. Well, I can put it with to make it look not so out of place, like more so than other figures I have. But yeah, let me know in the comments or in the chat. Speaking of, I'm going to check the chat here and see if they have any suggestions. So I definitely don't want to forget about you guys, my peeps, my crew. What is up? Okay, here. Let's see here. S Beam in the house. What is up, good sir? S Beam. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for coming through. Hope you're having a good day so far. Let's see here. Tijuana Mike, King Churro. What is up, good sir? Thank you for coming through. Hopefully you're having a good weekend so far. I know it's almost over, but yeah, enjoy the rest of the Sunday. Let's see who else we got. Make sure I don't miss anybody here. Blue Tattoo also in the house. What is up, Blue? Thank you for coming through. Let's see. Yeah, no. Moose Stream is saying here. So I ordered the 60s Housekeeper, aka 66 Batman's Alfred on kit. It's not a pre-order since it has already shipped. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to touch on that here in a little bit. But yeah, that's a reissue that went up for those that missed it. So yeah, I'm not seeing too many suggestions here. So I wonder if kind of people have similar thoughts on this. But yeah, this is Hellcat Ape Leader. Again, I'll put the link to this in the description below if you're interested. I'm sure a lot of people are already kind of aware of this. I just was late to the game on this one, but yeah, definitely is cool. I don't know. I'm probably leaning towards not getting it again, just because I think it's gonna be really out of place. Unless, another thing I was gonna say is like I wonder if this company here is gonna make more from the line and kind of inspired by the movies, right? So you can have like a little army of apes behind this Caesar.
Yeah. Army build them. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, because they made the horse, right? I mean, I guess the horse is more versatile than the ape leader here himself, right? So that makes sense.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. So go ahead.
I'm not going to get it, but it looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of the ape figure. I'm really leaning toward possibly getting that horse though.
Okay, yeah, I don't blame you, man. That horse, yeah, definitely you can put with a lot of stuff. Andreas IB is saying definitely getting Caesar. I already have a horse. Okay, nice. So it sounds like you were already prepping to get this ape leader, I should say. All right, going on to the next one here. So this one is kind of interesting. I'm sure you guys have seen this one pop up. So we have the Ad Toys Cassan, which is supposed to be inspired by Cassandra Nova from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Get the heck out of here.
Yeah, but Cassan. So this one is weird because, I saw it on 1/6 kit, but for some reason I don't know if it's already met its pre-order numbers or it's been, or maybe there's something they're waiting till after Chinese New Year to put it back up, but it's not there anymore. And I did see that there was a post saying that the cutoff was, I think, January 12th. But usually when he has that the figure still stays up. I don't know if that's because they're still taking pre-orders or what, or they just kind of really lenient on the pre-order cutoff date. But this one had a pre-order cutoff date in the middle of the month, and it's already coming past, and the figure is down. So yeah, I don't know if it's this. Ad Toys is our. Right. It looks.
Picture. That's a nice picture right there. Whoever took it, that looks nice. That looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent. We'll look at some more photos. But the set's come out Q3 2025, and I wasn't able to find it at any other kind of like well-known retailers. There were some other places I wasn't too familiar with. So if you're comfortable buying from there or shopping from there, feel free, of course, Google, take a look around, see where else you can find this. But as of yesterday, I should say, of this stream, see where we at the 2nd of February already. Damn. I didn't see it up at too many places. So yeah, if you guys want to shop around and you're interested in this, feel free. But Mike, while I kind of fix my camera here real quick, you want to go ahead and just give your thoughts on this and if you're planning on getting this one?
wow, I like it. This got me a little shocked here. The outfit looks great. Now, whether or not it looks exactly like her, to be honest with you, I don't care because the sculpt in general looks great. Wow. This is a possibility. She would fit in. I could put her in a variety of situations. I could pair her up. She's got that long overcoat. I'll put that overcoat on Rick Deckard. I could pair her up with Rick Deckard in my Blade Runner diorama. That she would look dope. Yeah. So when Fiji gets back, I want to find out how much this is going for.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was just fixing my camera.
Did you catch anything I said?
Yeah, I was listening. I was listening. I was just messing with my camera here, but
so I could pair her up with Rick Deckard. I'm telling you, I put it right in my Blade Runner diorama. Because like I said, she's got that long coat on. She looked like she could be a replicant.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I love it. I love this figure. Now what's the company doing it?
It's Add Toys, and so that's another company that I'm not familiar with.
I have heard of it before. I would have to get familiar with other figures, but I have heard of Add before. I really like this. What do they want for it?
I'm not sure. Like I was mentioning, it wasn't up on Kit anymore, so I'm not sure what the going price.
And it down?
Yeah, last I looked, I can let me double check here while we're here. But yeah, it wasn't up, and unless it's back up now, I think I saw Moose here saying still taking pre-orders, and I believe he's referring to this. But yeah, when I went to type it in yesterday in the search, it wasn't coming up. But maybe I just wasn't typing in.
I want this.
Yeah, for some reason it's not coming up. Typing it in now, so I don't know if you.
I hope this is the finished product and not the prototype. This is dope. Yeah. This is dope.
Yeah, so here we go. This is everything she comes with as of now. Let's see, we got the 5 pairs of interchangeable hands, which is actually a good amount. That's more than the Ape Leader that we looked at.
Yeah.
She has the sling ring, as you guys know, she took from Doctor Strange in the movie, or as that character took from Doctor Strange's movie. Of course, her coat. Let's see, a pair of boots and a figure stand. A pair of boots is not an accessory. That comes with the figure, so I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
Hot Toys is getting into me. They're messing with me. That's not an accessory. But so yeah, not too much.
I want this in a
but for those who are wanting, again, like the representation, because she was obviously the main antagonist in the movie in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I'll be honest with you. I thought the movie was okay. But I'm not a big Deadpool fan anyway. Although I have a 6-scale Marvel Legends Deadpool that I love, that I mess around with all the time. But in general, the character is okay. But once again, I don't have to love a movie. If the aesthetics, if the art of a figure appeals to me, I'm going for it. And this, and I didn't mind the character at all anyway, but this, I just love this. Cassan, I love the depiction here. I want this.
Yeah.
I really want this. Yeah.
Yeah, this, and like I was saying, this is a good representation for those who just want this figure, because I don't think anyone else official license is going to make this. So for those situations, of course, we always look to third parties, and hopefully someone in the third party industry does this. And here we go. There's one version. Whether we get another one, I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm not aware of anyone else using this figure. But like you were kind of hinting at, another reason to get third party figures in general are just for their parts, right? To kind of kind of use them in piecemeal, and you were talking about using this coat for Blade Runner figure for
no. Keeping her like that. I want to keep the figure the way it is. I put the full length coat that Decker comes with. I put that on him. Right now, I just got him in the suit. I put his full length coat and pair him up with her. She'll look great with him.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I'll pair them together. Okay, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I got you now. Yep.
Yeah,
I hear you. Yeah, this and obviously the likeness isn't there. Like I agree with Mike. The likeness isn't there, but it's. I mean, for unlicensed, it's pretty. You know who it is, right? You go and you see who it is.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care that it doesn't look like her because the sculpt is great anyway.
Yeah, she actually right here. I would say she looks more like resembles Professor X. Like it could be his sister here, right? Doesn't she look? Which I mean, she is obviously, but. She seems like more so here.
I'm not even concerned about her being recognizable. I'm not concerned about her being recognizable because it's a great scope, regardless of whether or not it looks like her.
You're right.
And
it
plus,
is.
I'm gonna
That's a good point.
I'm gonna put her in a situation outside of the Marvel universe anyway. So what difference does it make?
That is a good point, man. You can even see. Look at the. I don't even know. It's like the skin texture. You can see all like these little marks on their head.
Yeah.
Again, prototype, but we'll see if the final comes out like this. But yeah, you're right. I agree. Even though the likeness to the actual, well, again, it's supposed to be inspired by her, but just the head sculpt in general, this looks pretty good, man. This looks really
good. That's fire, man. I don't care what anybody say. That sculpt is fire.
Looks good.
Yeah.
The tailoring looks pretty good. I think from what I can see, the coat it looks like to be fabric, of course, and not plastic, like fabric all around. I don't know what material it is. I didn't see that in the description.
It looks like a possible suede. No, not a suede. What am I thinking?
I'm not sure. It looks like it could be wired, like I see.
Oh yeah, that I think is wired.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It almost looks suede. Or it has
You think so?
The illusion of suede. Oh, I doubt it. I mean, if it was, that'd be too much, man. But it looks good.
Yeah, I can see where. Yeah, it does kind of look like suede. You're right. Yeah, I can kind of see like how it could be suede.
Absolutely. I'm not saying it is, but it's got the illusion. This figure is dope.
I hear you. Yeah, if any of you in the chat know how much this is, or how much this is going for, let us know. Because like I said, I couldn't find a consistent or a decent price range here. So,
and you said you didn't know when it was due to be released, or did you?
No, that I did find. It was Q3 of 2025.
Oh,
again, this is the ad Toys Cassan. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. She's going ahead of a lot of other figures.
Moving to the top of the list.
Oh, she's going. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm hoping, because she's third party, she's got to be under, and she doesn't have a lot of accessories. She's got to be under 200. Come on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I want to, well, I don't say it for sure, but I'm pretty positive she's going to be under 200.
Yeah.
I don't see why she would be.
Agreed. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, man.
Ben agrees with you on the Blade Runner. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna look dope, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. Thanks again for coming through, Ben Thomas, by the way. Let's Get Nuts later on. I think he said he was doing a show. I know he took a couple of weeks off, so if you're interested, Let's Get Nuts, and you haven't seen that notification, I can't remember if he puts them out, but he does plan on having a show later on, so be sure to check out his channel if you're interested in watching that. I think he usually does it at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, thanks for coming through, Ben Thomas. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. I'm sure you're probably still prepping for your stream. Mitchell Lawrence in the house. What is up? Yeah, sorry. He says I missed the competition. Yeah, we did it right at the beginning. I tried to have it a set time so people can come and make arrangements to get here at that time, and then they can just carry on from there. So sorry, man. I will have another one in the future when I reach another milestone. So just keep a lookout on my socials and on my YouTube, of course, and I'll be sure to announce that. when that goes up, when I'm going to do another giveaway. Yeah, it won't be the last. Definitely won't be the last, because as long as you guys continue to support me, I'll always be appreciative, and I want to show my thanks in some way possible, whether it be a giveaway or just in another form. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely want to give back in some way. A small token of my appreciation there today. But yeah, thank you again for joining us. Field of Burns saying, I don't think Hot Toys will make her. They don't do many villains. Yeah, and not to mention, yeah.
I'm already sold.
Yeah, not to mention just like, I mean, as like we mentioned, she's like, Cassandra Nova was the antagonist, right? The main villain, but yeah, not only villains, but it just doesn't seem like was a really popular character, nor one where people were too familiar with, other outside of, that movie. The general audience, I should say.
It was one of those. Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Really, I don't know, third tier character, whatever. Really. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Moose is confirming this Cassandra Nova is not on kit. Yeah, it's Ad Toys. Yeah, thank you for confirming. Yeah, that's weird. It was up there for a little bit. I did see it, but then when I went back to get photos or just to get more information, it was gone. And
I'm sorry, but is it Ad AD or Ad ADD? Which one is it?
ADD, like add opposite of subtract.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I saw, and it should have it here. Let me zoom in on there. Yeah, Ad Toys. ADD, and then toys, two separate words.
Okay.
So yeah, but also I'm not sure why other like known sellers don't have. I don't know if there's something going on with this company, but you can see down here Ad Toys or what, or what the situation is, or if they have certain agreements with certain retailers. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. Mike Mitchell Lawrence saying, I hope someone makes a proper Riddick figure, especially as there's a new film coming out. Oh yeah, I think some people would be interested in that one. That could have some potential there, that Riddick figure. Vin Diesel.
Yeah. I wonder what the reputation of Ad Toys is. Do they get their figures out on a timely basis, or are they going to be slow? I hope this year. I hope it comes out this year.
Yeah, like again, I haven't heard of them. This is the first I've heard of them. I'm not too familiar, and I didn't see too many other figures from them, so I'm not sure if it's a new company or a company that's kind of like an offshoot from another existing company, or what that deal is there. Let's see, Feel the Burn saying she kind of looks like the awful Ancient One figure they did way back to look like Tilda Swinton.
yeah. Although she's prettier than Tilda Swinton.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with that one. I think I may have missed that one. That figure that he's referring to.
Was he referring to a figure or just Tilda Swinton in general?
He said a figure here, yeah, that they did way back. The H1 figure, yeah. The Fat Batman in the house. What is up, man? My guy, it's been a minute. Thank you for coming through. Hopefully you're doing well. What's up, Feezy and gang? What is up, good sir? Hopefully you have a good weekend as well, man. I've been meaning to do a fellow Dragon Ball fan as well. So yeah, my guy, I need to. I haven't forgotten. I just need to step it up and get back on working on that. So I want to do like a Dragon Ball stream, and anyone who's a Dragon Ball fan, of course, is welcome to invite. But yeah, just like talking about the anime in general. I also collect the figures. He's also collects the SH Fig Arts Dragon Ball figures. So him and I share that. Yeah, we have that in common there. So yeah, hopefully you're doing good, Fat Batman. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Let's see here. Ben Thomas confirms we are back today. There you go. Yeah, check it out later today. Let's Get Nuts, Ben Thomas show on his YouTube channel. All right. So Moose is saying this Cassandra Nova is 180 shipped before tariffs. Yeah, kind of ended up before tariffs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what site that is or where that's based off, but yeah, that's one price range there. All right. Anything else on this one, Mike? Before we go on the next one.
No, but it was a pleasant surprise right off the bat.
Yeah. This was kind of cool to see. All right, so sticking with the 1/6 scale, as I usually do, I forgot to mention this earlier, but I usually take care of the 1/6 scale, the larger scales up front, and then towards the end we switch over to the smaller scales, which we do have a few smaller scale figures to talk about, 12th and some 1/18th. So yeah, if you're interested, either come back. If you want to skip all the 1/6 scale stuff, you come back, or look at the timestamps in the description below, like I mentioned, to jump ahead and skip around to any of these figures we discuss. But next up, we have OG Custom Toys. And man, all these companies that I'm not familiar with that are coming, that I'm not familiar with, but yeah, these are all coming out with some interesting figures. This is OG Custom Toys, The Last Girl, inspired by Ellie from The Last of Us, from the first Last of Us game. This is the game version, 1/6 scale, and this one is, let's see, so this is going for 84 to 121 USD. Again, there's a price range there, set to come out Q3 of this year, 2025. And this one caught my eye because I've been eyeing some 1/6 scale figures for The Last of Us. I have Joel and Ellie from The Last of Us 2, so the older version of Ellie. I have that in 1/6 scale, but I don't have the younger version of Ellie from the first game in 6 scale. I do have them. I bought the pair from Lim Toys, which made awesome 1/12 scale figures, so I have those for sure. Yeah, those are awesome. But this here is a 1/6 scale, The Last Girl, inspired by Ellie from The Last of Us. And this one, I mean, for those of you who want some sort of representation for Ellie, and missed out on the original ones, I think Lim Toys also did 1/6 scale previously for the first game a while ago, but I think those are fetching high prices. I forgot to check on that to see what those are going for now. But yeah, there haven't been too many recent versions of Ellie here, and so it's interesting they just put her out and not Joel or a character that's meant to be inspired by Joel. So I don't know if they're still working on that. It has yet to come out or be announced. I haven't seen any teases that I'm aware of, but let me know in the comments or the chat if you guys have seen those from OG Custom Toys. Again, a figure company that I'm not too familiar with, but I didn't see anything else coming, or anything else that they've done recently. So OB, sorry, was I saying OG? OB Custom Toys.
You're saying OG.
OG, yeah, OB. Sorry about that, my bad. OB Custom Toys. Let's see, let me go over to what she comes with. Kind of the typical that you've seen from other previous Ellie figures, or kind of what the other Ellie from The Last of Us, the first game, comes with. So she has her sniper rifle, a pistol, a flashlight, like the like the military L-shaped flashlights, a brick with some holes in it, a Molotov cocktail with a flame kind of sculpted into it, and then what's this, 4 pairs of hands and a backpack. So yeah, it's a decent looking figure. The only thing I'm kind of skeptical on, or kind of hesitant, is the face sculpt. She kind of has or her facial expression, I should say. It does look definitely more animated / cartoony, probably most likely because they've taken it straight from the game, right? In the game, she didn't. I mean, it looked good for the graphics at the time, and I haven't played the latest remake, I don't think, of the first game, but that obviously kind of looks like it was taken from there. But her facial expression has like a more concerned, worried look. So I don't know. It kind of go against her, posing her with some of the weapons she has, like the rifle or the gun, or I don't know. It's just not one that I would have preferred personally. But so that's the only reason why I think I might pass on this one. Maybe someone else might do another one. But yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on this, Mike? Are you familiar with Last of Us?
I'm familiar with it, but I'm not.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, zero interest here in this. Although I'd be interested in the Molotov cocktail.
Yeah. Or they call it a patrol bomb. That's what they call it here in the.
Give me that accessory and I'll be good. Yeah, and here's the thing, at least with this particular one, I mean, unless specifically, people had even an idea of it, this one looked just so weird in my collection. It'd be like, what's this kid here for? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, in your collection?
Yeah.
Why do you have a kid in your...
Yeah, what's this kid here for? I don't know. It's just,
Yeah.
It wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit.
I see.
The other thing is really hard when you're creating these figures from animation, because this just looks way too much like just a larger doll. I mean,
yeah.
And that's not to take anything away from Lim Toys, because they've got a reputation of coming out with some really great products. from what I've been told. I don't know. Do you have anything by them? Well, what do you say about?
Yeah, like I said, I have the 12th scale versions of the Last of Us figure, but this is OB Custom Toys.
But right. When I keep forgetting. Yeah, I mean, once again, if I was a Last of Us fan, I probably would. But not being one, this just wouldn't be a figure that would, like I said, would fit anywhere in my collection. So.
Gotcha. No, yeah, that's fair. That I definitely understand that. Like we were talking about the Caesar, right? The Ape Leader, I should say, from Planet of the Apes. Andreas IB is saying, I heard that Limb Toys will be doing a new version. Yeah, I think I think I heard that as well, but I can't recall if that was based on the show, because we haven't seen those yet, right? I don't think we've seen figures from the show yet, based on Pedro and.
Our same company that are they the company that just released the Nathan Drake?
Yeah, that's Limb Toys. Yeah.
Man, that figure looks phenomenal, man.
Yeah, that one looks great. Yeah, that one should be coming soon. I got a shipment notification. It was like last week, so I should be getting it soon, if not already. I haven't. I got some packaging recently that I still have yet to open, but yeah, I'm looking forward to unboxing that one, man.
Are you getting this one? Are you getting this one?
I don't know. Like I was saying, the facial expression is kind of what's kind of holding me back. That's keeping me from not pre-ordering it, just because again, I would prefer like a different kind of more, at least a more somewhat confident or.
Just wait for Limb.
I don't say. What's that? Wait for Limb. Yes, see what Limb Toys does. Yeah, see if they do come up with another version based on the game. Yeah, so we'll see. But for now, I have my Ellie from Last of Us 2 by CC Toys, and I'm really digging that one. And I have, like I said, my 12 scale Limb Toys figures. And so, if nothing else, I think I might be just good with that. Like I mentioned before, like a lot of us, right, collecting is that we're trying to scale back and dial back our collections. So I think I just might be good with those 12 scale ones. But we'll see. I don't know, Limb Toys, if they do come with that, like I said, that new version, and I'm just wowed. If it's anything like this Nathan Drake that just came out recently, or the Nathan from Unexplored, aka Uncharted 4, then yeah, I might be singing a different tune if I see that. So we'll see. All right, again, OB Custom Toys, The Last Girl. Links will be in the description after the stream here, so if you're interested, check that out. All right, going on to the next one. Sticking with 1/6 scale. This one was interesting because there's quite a few versions of this, and quite a few versions, or a couple of versions that have already been released. So this is Mask. These are by Present Toys, and so I believe this is the second iterations of these figures, because Present Toys came out with a Mask figure already in like 2022, I want to say it was. There's some reviews on there, so you definitely can check it out. And that overall, I'm hearing that's a good figure. I don't have it, but from what I've been watching on the reviews, that previous Mask figure was pretty well done, and the face sculpt on that was pretty good. That one also comes with let me show you here. So this is the previous version. Let me just go over this real quick. So this is the previous Mask version, kind of basic, right? The standard one, and it comes with the wolf. I think it's the wolf head sculpt, where he was in the club and he sees Cameron Diaz for the first time.
Right.
And he transforms into this version here, and it has Milo the dog. So this is the previous Present Toys version. So I guess the justification, if you want to get both, is the facial expression. So now going back to this one here, it's up for pre-order, this Present Toys. So this one, as you can see, has the bulging eyes and the tongue coming out, and this the jaw dropping head sculpt, which also is from that same scene with the wolf, right? Yeah, I think he goes both through expressions. I forget which one comes first, but he did the wolf with the whistling when he sees Cameron Diaz, and then he goes into this. I think this one actually is first, is jaw dropping head sculpt, and these are kind of cool actually. These are pretty unique and expressive head sculpts that, granted, we wouldn't really see anywhere else, but it's the Mask, so he's pretty comic based anyways. He's based on a comic, right? So it's just how comic cartoony it is. It's pretty cool. Just that these are just unique expressions all around from any 6 scale figure, or even like 12 scale for that matter. But so this one, so there's two versions. We'll go look at the other version. There's this one here in the traditional yellow suit, and there's one in a black pinstripe, I think it was a zoot suit, I think it was. But this yellow version here, let me go back to the accessories. So 2 heads, like I mentioned, the eyes bulging out with the tongue, and then the jaw dropping head sculpt with the tongue hanging out. 6 hands, let's see, 3 money bags. So 3 bags of money when he robs the bank from that movie. A wooden hammer and a stand with the crotch grabber. And yeah, like I expect them to just kind of carry over from the first version. Like I said, that figure, the previous Present Toys mask figure was pretty well received, I think. And so I don't see why this wouldn't be the same. But yeah, interesting head sculpts here. So that's that version. The other version is this one here. And this is if you recall the scene, I think it was towards the end of the movie. Let me see. I'm trying to where he saves the day. I think where he gets his. You guys correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think this was toward the end of the movie where he gets a mask back. And so this one has some interesting accessories as well. Yeah, what were you gonna say, Mike?
Oh no, it's been a while since I've watched it. You probably remember it better than I do.
Yeah, when he goes up against Damien, I think it was the villain in that movie. So Damien had the mask for a little bit, and then he gets it back, and I think this is when he uses that suit here. Also comes with a version of the mask. Let me go through the accessories real quick, and we'll come back on the photos. Let's see here, right here. Here we go. All right, so this one also comes with 6 hands, a cigar. 2 weapons with the multiple what do you call them, multiple muzzles or barrels. Yeah, we'll go back to the photos, but yeah, with all the bang symbols coming out of it, the flags, the symbols, the bang flags coming out of it. There's 6 flags altogether. Wow. And then the stand and the mask, right? There's the wood mask of Loki. Apparently it's supposed to be the mask of Loki. Was what they say in the movie. He comes with a version of that. So this one looks pretty cool. I think if anything, if I were to get either of the two, it would probably be this one, because I do have a version of the mask in 12 scale in the yellow suit.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. But this one, yeah, I think of the two, I think I would probably go with this. But the head sculpt on this one looks awesome also. I think this might be, that's one thing I didn't get a chance to do is compare well, I can do it now, actually. Let's see here. I was going to say, I don't know if this head sculpt is the same one from the previous version.
The previous version, from what I can remember, looked great.
Right, so let's see here. So there's that, and then let me get a good photo. Sorry, I didn't have a side by side ready.
I even think it's hard to get to find the previous version now, right? Or even if you wanted to buy it, I think it costs quite a bit secondary market. I think.
Yeah, so here's the previous version here, and it
looks good. Even the previous, it damn near looks the same.
Really yeah, they're pretty close. They're not the same. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I haven't done an actual like side by side, but they look pretty similar. So just kind of reason to say, but yeah, I haven't looked, like you said, at the previous version, see how much that was going for me. So maybe that's why they're doing this, to kind of give others who missed out on the first version or previous version, I should say.
Yeah.
An opportunity to get this. I don't know how many versions they've done. If this is actually the second iteration of these figures.
I think it's only the second version. From what I could be wrong.
Okay, gotcha. And these are both going for $183 USD each. Set to come out the end of this year, Q4 2025.
Okay.
Let me see here. Let me see if some people in the chat have some feedback on this one. Danny Lee announced, what is up, Danny Lee? Hope you're doing well, man. It's been a minute. Thank you for coming through. He says, what's up, Easy Michael? What is up, Danny Lee? Enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. Thank you again. Let's see. Andrea Saibi saying, I have the original suit and it's great. Suit wrinkles pretty easily. Oh, okay. There you go. Yep. We got one testimonial there from the previous Present Toys version.
I know quite a few people who have that in the previous one. I really dig it.
Yeah, let's see. Blue Tattoo saying buying both versions for sure. Yeah, man. If I don't believe, especially for those, like I said, who've missed out on the previous version, and if those are going for a pretty price now, the previous Present Toys version, they have these Mitchell Lawrence the green. Yeah, you got to get both. You got to get them both. Yeah, Moose Tattoo also green. The mask figure looks great. Yeah, so this version here has the 2 guns. Let me see here. I think there's this one, right? There's this multi-headed gun with these 6 flags, bang flags, and then there's a. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's him holding both of them. This one has rockets. Remember when he basically puts his hand in his pockets and he pulls out like both of them.
Yeah. They're all big and huge. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he pulls the trigger and they all just shoot out these
cartoons. Just like in
yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely like cartoon or a comic. Yeah. Man, that was a good movie, man. I think that still holds up. Also, the mask.
Oh,
yeah. So yeah, again, present toys mask. There's the yellow version. And this yellow suit version, the black suit version with the pinstripes here, looking good. Both looking good. I think like I said, I think I like the head sculpt on. Oh, that's another thing. Let me see here. Yeah, he only comes with the 1 head sculpt on the black suit version. I forgot to point that out as well. And the yellow suit, like I said, he comes with the 2 head sculpts. One being the eyes bulging out, and then let me go back here and the.
Yeah, because he made all of those expressions when he was wearing that. I think that's the reason why.
True.
Yeah.
Yep. And there were some dark toys also. I saw we're also doing a mask version. Kind of it looked similar to the previous present toys one. So kind of similar to this one here, but it was by Dark Toys. And again, that's another one that I for some reason couldn't find again. It seemed like it was, I don't know if it was already pre-orders were sold out or it was taken down or what, because I saw it and I was going to discuss it, but I couldn't find it anymore. So Dark Toys, that's another one if you want to take a look at that. I know they also I think I saw that they did a previous version as well. It looks like kind of similar. So yeah, I don't know too much info on that one, but if that's something, another option, another alternative, there's the Dark Toys one. So take a look at that. Google that. See if you can have better luck finding it or finding from another seller you're familiar with, because I couldn't really find too much information on the Dark Toys one. But yeah, it looks like Present Toys and Dark Toys are coming out with some mask figures. All right. Anything else on this, Michael, before we go to the next one?
No, we can keep it moving.
Keep moving. All right. Let's see. Let me address the chat real quick. We got P Rockzilla in the house. What is up, P Rocks? It's up, Feezy and Figure. Yeah, yeah, Feezy and Figure. It's not Feezy's figure today. No, it's Feezy and Figure. Yeah, that's Figure in a bubble. Like I said, I'll put his links in the description below after the stream. He's formerly was Action in a Box.
Action in a Box. Wait a minute, you got to get it off. Action in a Box, formerly known as Prince.
Oh, formerly known as Prince. My bad. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Now,
let's see here.
Figure in the Bubble.
Now, Figure in the Bubble. Yep. Yeah. Thanks for coming through, P-Rock. Oh, he's over here. And chat, driving, running errands. No worries, man. Hopefully you're having a good day and you get all those errands knocked out. I know how that is. I was doing some of that yesterday too. So, all right. Next one up. This is, I guess you can say it's an action figure, but limited articulation. Mike, I think you might be interested in this one because I think we're both. We both like or enjoy the creations based on this person here. And this is the Star Ace Kali, the goddess of death. This is based on, so I believe this is based on the statue Kali from the Voyage of Sinbad. So this is a Ray Harryhausen design here.
Very
and I haven't... Right, so I have yet to see that movie. I have to go back. I think you actually suggested it last time, Mike. That one, or it might have been Jason and the Argonauts. I can't remember which one it was.
Both of them are equally fantastic.
Okay, gotcha. And they're both done by Ray Harryhausen, right? The creatures.
Yes, I love Jason and the Argonauts. So great.
So yeah, this is Star Ace Kali, and this is based on what they're calling their soft motion series. And it seems like, this is kind of like their seamless line of 6-scale figures. And I think this is their first one. Limited articulation, though. Oh, it keeps doing that. So this one is going for, let me go over some of the specs here, then we'll go through the photos. So $229 USD, set to come out Q2 of this year, of 2025. This is so like I said, 6 scale. Oh, Mike's already He's already in disbelief. 12 inches, so 30 centimeters. And we'll take a look at a video here they have on our website. But yeah, like I said, limited articulation, but it is a seamless body. And I will say though, you know, we always kind of shit on Star Ace because their lifelike human figures aren't the best. Yeah. Probably some of, I don't want to get too mean. I don't want to hate them too much, but they're not the best, right? They're not usually considered as an option up there. But their creatures, though, I think the consensus is, and I'm part of that group, their creatures are pretty awesome, especially their Harryhausen based products. They are expensive, though. You know, kind of Mike was implying there, like, good Lord, that's a lot of money. Yeah.
I just need to see more pictures of this.
Yeah. So we're scrolling down. Yeah. So, like I mentioned, stop motion series. They're touting that it is seamless, but limited articulations here. It's a new series. Why does it keep doing that? New tooling, as it says here. Let me see, going through. And it's kind of giving some examples here of the articulation. Again, it's not that much. I don't think the waist moves. It's more of the legs at the knees and the elbows.
Right.
But the sculpt and the paint on this this prototype looks awesome. It looks just like a statue. It looks really good.
That's the problem. It looks great, but boy, do these guys have a horrible reputation.
Yeah.
I mean, not horrible, but once again, like you were saying, you know, I've also heard when it comes to anything but human beings, they're pretty good. And it, I mean, visually this looks great.
Yeah, it does.
But I'm not paying $223 for that. No.
Yeah, that is a little high, but I'm guessing that probably goes into the sculpt. But yeah, in general, Star Aces, their prices are usually, they run on the higher end.
No, I'm not doing it.
It says subject to final approval, so we'll see. Hopefully the final comes out like this. Yeah, if anything, I've been waiting a while to get their Medusa figure based on Clash of the Titans, the one from the 70s. Yeah, that Medusa figure looks sick. That looks badass, but it's
glowing. I think the eyes glow too.
Oh, do they? I don't recall that.
Or they might have like painted eyes or something, you know, because in the movie, right. You know, they glow. But
right. Yeah, it's just been priced too high. I think more than I'm willing to pay for that type of figure. And so, like I said, there's usually kind of priced pretty high. And so I haven't bought it. I've been waiting to see if it goes on a sale or something. Yeah. It's just not something that I'm willing to pay the price for.
Because if I'm gonna pull up on stuff like this, I'd rather, you know, compromise on something by Inart or God forbid, Hot Toys. You know, if I'm going to compromise on anything, it would have to be even a step even further up as far as the company goes.
I see. Yeah, I think I'm kind of with you on that.
I mean, but it looks good. It really does look. I mean,
this looks great.
Yeah, I mean.
And this is in partnership. No, well, like I said, I want to, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not willing to pay that price either. So I'll probably wait. And hopefully, it comes down. And this is in partnership with X Plus, and this is kind of similar to their other Harryhausen figures or products. They kind of are in partnership with Star Ace and X Plus. So I'm not sure how X Plus is.
Why they're better? Man. They got some assistance as well.
Yeah. Also, just to kind of FYI, there are other types of products that Star Ace has based on this Kali, Goddess of Death. So that there's like a model kit, there's a statue. So it kind of is confusing. So if you go to their website and you type in Star Ace Kali or Goddess of Death, then you might see a couple of.
Any of the arms move?
Yeah, we'll watch a video right now, but I just wanted to clarify that you specifically for this, you have to type in soft motion, right? This has articulation, whereas I don't think the other ones do. I'm not sure about the model kit, but again, that's a model kit, and it could be some of them are just straight up statues that don't have any articulation. So this one specifically is the soft motion series from Star Ace. But so there's this video here. I'm gonna play this video so you can take a look at an idea of the articulation. It's really, like I said, it's really limited though. But yeah, you can see the arms moving there. The head has some tilts and rotation.
Okay, that's, I mean,
yeah, and the legs.
That's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, you can see the knee extends a little bit.
We're using a little, okay, and they're using AI to do this too.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But no rotation on the shoulders, it looks like. I don't know about the hands. The hands seem pretty static. It's just like the elbows and the knees. Maybe somewhat in the hips. Yeah.
That's, you know, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
So that's, yeah, I guess. Kali, the goddess of death.
Yeah, I mean, if you're building up a line of you know, Harryhausen or whatever, I mean,
yeah.
For the fan who has the money, you know, if I had the money, well, I've got the money. I'm just not willing to spend it. But if I was willing to spend it, why not? You know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gonna round out your line.
Yeah. No. I agree with that. Sorry, I was looking at some of his comments. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, that would be awesome. A Harryhausen shelf, if for those of you who are, like you said, willing to spend the money and don't mind, and you know, it's their preference. I mean, we all we say it a bunch of times that there's something that out there for somebody who's a really big fan of. You know, they don't mind paying those types of prices, right? If you're a fan, you're a fan, and you're gonna get it no matter what. So I definitely understand that. We all have our
about that. I'm a big
taste.
fan of a lot of things, but I don't necessarily open up my wallet for it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Whereas others, might. So if those who are really huge Harryhausen fans, I'm sure they have some awesome looking shelves or collections of just all these figures, which that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah. I would like to have it, but I'm with Michael that I wouldn't be willing to pay the prices there. Let's see, looking at the chat. Mitchell Lawrence saying Sinbad. Yeah, the Golden Voyage of Sinbad, I think, is what this movie's from, right?
The Golden Voyage of Sinbad. Yep.
Nope. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Mitchell Lawrence, I have yet to see it. It's on my to watch list, along with Jason the Argonauts, as Mike was mentioning. Oh yeah, Jason Lawrence or Mitchell Lawrence. Jason the Argonauts is a favorite of mine, as well as Clash the Titans and Sinbad and the Seventh Voyagers. Yeah, Clash the Titans for sure, man. That's definitely one of my favorites. I have that on.
I've seen all of them at least once. I've seen every one.
Yeah. Clash of the Titans specifically, just because I'm a big fan of Greek mythology, also just mythology in general, but more so Greek mythology. And when I was younger, man, that was just so fascinating and so cool, and it's just awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, right, Mitchell Lawrence, a Ray Harryhausen monster is a must-have for me more than Marvel and DC. Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect example, right? Those who are just hardcore.
I pretty much agree with them. I mean,
yeah.
At least nowadays, you know.
Yeah, so it sounds like you'll be getting this, Mitchell Lawrence. You don't have to say it, but it sounds like you will be. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, like I said, I want to, but I'm gonna wait until it comes down in price.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Mitchell Lawrence saying I'm a big fan of Greek mythology also. Yeah, my man. There we go. Okay, going on to the next one again. That was Star A Soft Motion Series Kali. So I think now this is the time where we switch it up to 12 scale. That was all of the 6 scale stuff. So no worries if you guys 12 scales in your thing and you just want to go ahead.
You asked me something backstage, and now it comes to me. If we have time, I would like to talk a little bit about the Inart 12 scale. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if there's time, let's see how long we're going. I didn't pull anything up on that also, so I'll have to pull some of that stuff up. But we'll see where we're at.
Okay. Just comment on it. It doesn't have to be a long thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. If you want to throw a comment out there, we'll just remind me when we get towards the end.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So going on to the 12 scale here. First up, I wasn't sure if I was going to mention this or not, just because it's already sold out. But this is the Mezco Biker Gomez. So this went up for pre-order already. This was on Friday or Thursday, I want to say it was. And it's already sold out. Usually, Gomez is a Rumble Society. It's Mezco's own kind of IP, the Rumble Society. And so Mezco, or Gomez, this character is part of that. And so those figures are typically exclusive and limited to Mezco on their site. And this one, just like typical fashion, those exclusives usually sell out. The only thing with this one though is that it didn't sell out as quickly as I thought. It took about let's see, what was it? A few hours. So it went up at 10 a.m. I do remember that because I made a note just in case I wanted to get it myself. Went up at 10 a.m. and then it was available till sometime after 4 p.m. that day. So it was up for a while. It took a while for it to sell out. It wasn't as quick as other Mezco exclusives, so which was kind of interesting. And I don't know if it was a price tag or what.
Yes,
so
this ant guy sells it really quickly.
Yeah, right. This so this one's going for 200 USD. Ships soon, next month. It should be, I think it said after a certain convention. Let me see, what does it say? Oh, MegaCon, that's what it is. It's going to ship after MegaCon, which is taking place in Orlando, I believe, here. So they have a booth there. Oh yeah, this item ships after MegaCon Orlando 2025. But yeah, this one of the reasons for the higher price is it comes with a bike, a 12 scale motorcycle, hence Biker Gomez. And as Mezco usually does, a shitload of accessories, a plethora of accessories, and this Biker Gomez is no different. So I don't know if this is like a Toy Fair exclusive, like a Mezco MegaCon Toy Fair exclusive in particular, but it is for sure exclusive to Mezco. Light up function. It does have sounds in the bike. Probably it might be similar to the Ghost Rider. They came out with a Ghost Rider. Mezco did that had light up sounds and light up features and sound. So I don't know if it's the same one as that. Go ahead, Mike.
No, 200 is sounding all right.
Yeah, this one I was really tempted by because of the bike itself. You know, like we were talking about earlier about kind of cannibalizing parts and figures using for other ones. But I was thinking about using that bike for my Terminator, my Mafex Terminator figure, and putting Arnold on that. But ultimately, I decided, like, you know what? Again, trying to be have more self-control and be like, you know what? I need to tone it down. I think I'm good. Do I really need this? My answer was no, but others obviously felt like they did, hence why it sold out. You can join the waitlist though. Excuse me. You can join the waitlist if you want. There's an option for that. Although the conversions on Mezco aren't as common, I would say, like compared to Hot Toys, for instance. I know they're different scales, but I'm just to give you an idea. I think I'm on the wait list for a few figures, and only one of them had converted, and that was for the 89 Batman. That took forever to release. I think it was like 3 years, but I had that. I was on the wait list for that. The Keaton Batman from by Mezco, and yeah, I was on the wait list for that, and that finally converted. And I think another one, but I don't know how many, like I had 5 including those, 5 or 6, and only those 2 converted. So, but there is a chance. It's better than nothing, right? If you don't get on the wait list, you have no chance at all. But if you're interested in this figure, you get on the wait list, and it's not a guarantee, right? If you as in, like, it's not just because you get on the wait list, you don't have to pay an NRD, and you're not committed to buying it. Is what I was trying to say. So even if it does convert, Mezco will send you an email that it converted, then you can go and pay at that time. Most likely about the time it releases. In my experience, from the time I did get a conversion. So that's kind of a benefit too. Is like you're not paying an NRD to get on the wait list for Mezco, and you're not committed to anything. Yeah, you can always cancel.
You don't lose out.
Yeah. Whereas if you pre-ordered it, then you would have to have paid an NRD. Yeah. So it's kind of a good situation there to be in. But yeah, so multiple accessories. Like I said, comes with 2 heads. You got the standard Gomez head that's like kind of in a black and white, like a noir type look, and then his kind of his Speed Demon crazy biker look that he has here with his eyes popped out. You know what this reminds me of? This face, Mike. I think you would probably know this reference. And you remember Moonwalker, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker?
Yeah.
There was that portion of that movie where he did the video for, or even the video itself, the music video of Speed Demon. Actually, speaking of Speed Demon, where people were chasing him on the bike, and he was on the bike, and then those creatures that were chasing him had like a similar looking face.
Right.
Those like claymation type characters that were chasing him. Yeah, I wonder if Mezco kind of took inspiration from that, because that's what it kind of looks like to me.
I would not.
Yeah, just for those of you who are not familiar, just type in YouTube Michael Jackson Speed Demon for that music video, and watch it on there, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're right. There is a lot of similarity there.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. That's not a head sculpt I would probably use if I were to get this. I think I would just use the standard one. 12 hands. So this comes with 12 hands. Another thing that kind of turned me off from this that I didn't end up pulling the trigger, not to mention the price and if I needed it, but the jacket and his vest t-shirt are leather-like material. So they're not leather, they're leather-like, which which might be pleather. So, and we all know how pleather usually ends up or holds up or doesn't.
There has got to be something out there, a good pleather preserve, something that preserves pleather.
Yeah.
There's got to be something out there that prevents pleather from disintegrating.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. And I think I actually bought something. I can't remember what it is because I still need to go through and treat my figure that have pleather products as well. And it's like something similar to like I think it's similar to like a treatment for a car, like dashboard you would use. I think that's what, I can't remember, but
like a vinyl kind of cream that you put on it.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, I'm not saying it's
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's the exact same, but I think there's one, and I forget. I have to go back and look, but
what you use to buff and clean vinyl to make it shiny in the car. Yeah.
And there's one that also like help protect and seal materials like that or similar materials like pleather. But I'm sure if you got.
I have to get some because I actually, I haven't showed it yet, but one of the figures that I'm going to be doing a reveal on has some pleather on it.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure if you do some research, Reddit or just check the Facebook groups or the forums or just in Facebook search, I'm sure you can find it. If I remember and I find mine, I'll put mine in the description below as well. The one I got for my figures, like I said, I still have yet to go through and treat them with that material or that product I got. In addition to treating my silicone bodies, I bought some stuff to help maintain and treat the silicone bodies for longevity to help them last longer. So if I remember, I'll put that in the description below.
Actually, just up the street from me is a place called the Luggage Company. And they sell leather everything. Leather baggage, leather jackets, leather this, leather that. I'm going in there. I'm sure they have all kinds of things for to preserve leather and possibly pleather. So I'm going to check them first. I might be able to just walk in there and go, oh yeah, we got something perfect for pleather.
Yeah, you just talk to them.
Yeah, it's a leather company. So they clean leather and they do all kinds of stuff. They sell leather and clean leather. So. And they've been there for years, man. I mean, good 40, 50 years. They've been there for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll check them out.
Yeah, there you go. There's options out there. Yeah, I'm sure there's stuff out there. We just got to do gotta do the research and look into it.
Yeah.
But going back to the accessories here, so those leather-like jackets. I won't go through all of them because, like I said, there's a lot. But you can see there's cans of beer here. 6, boombox, which I think is called they called Boom Boom. I think it's a character. Boom Boom with beer storage. Oh yeah, so you can store the beer in the boom box. If you open it up, I'm sure you can store it in there. There's beer foam effects, beer spray effects, a couple of knives, a bat, pair of goggles, different wrenches. There's a large and a small pipe wrench, bolt cutters. Looks like bow tie knife, a lit and unlit Molotov cocktails, handcuffs, sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, it just comes with a lot. So again, another one of those if you just want it for the accessories, which I know some people do for their Mezcos because they usually come with a lot. Yeah, there you go.
That's the third figure that came with a Molotov cocktail. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what was the other one? I know it was Ellie.
There were two other ones. There was one that you
the last girl.
Close up of one of them with it, and then the other one was the girl that had one.
Yeah, it was the girl for sure. The Last of Us, the last girl. Yeah, I know she had one. Yeah, I can't remember what the other one was. Yeah, so Mezco. What's that?
You're saying that that's pleather, right? That's totally
right. Yeah, leather-like is what they say in the description for his jacket and his vest. Yeah, there's a vest here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking. So, and then of course there's 12 scale. There's gonna have some joints in there. On those, some people may not like that, but yeah, it's kind of more common in 12 scale there. So yeah, really cool. Like I said, if I were to get this, maybe I can just piecemeal the bike, or I'll just shop around for another bike for my Terminator figure. I'm sure they're out there. I just gotta look. I haven't looked too hard yet, but
yeah.
If you have any suggestions, yeah, in the chat in their comments, let us know. Let others know, including myself. So I might be interested. But yeah, like I said, this is sold out already. But if you're interested, join that waitlist, and there may be a chance. Hopefully, it converts to you if you're interested in getting this. All right, so that was Mezco. Any other thoughts on that, Mike? On the Mezco Gomez biker? Gomez?
I always thought these were dope. I never got around to purchasing any of these. This particular the Gomez character, but
these figures, yeah,
cool. They look cool.
Yeah, I have a couple of them. Some of them are cool, like some of the themes they have. This one,
you getting this?
Pass on. No, I'm passing on this one. Yeah, just like I said, it was just the price was kind of too high for. Yeah. And I didn't really need it. And then the leather-like clothes, I was like, I'm good. But let's see here. Going addressing the chat here. Mitchell Lawrence says, "Oh yeah, he does. I believe I completely forgotten about that music video." They're referring to that Michael Jackson music video I was talking about.
Yeah.
With that head sculpt here. Yeah. Or is it at this speed demon-like? This one here. Pleather should be outlawed and banned, says Mitchell Lawrence. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a long shot, but yeah, I agree. There should be some sort of requirement now that companies start implementing some sort of, at least some type of leather in there in their figures. All right, going on to the next one here. Moving on, Silva 12 scale. So this one I was pretty shocked by. Well, I would say shocked, but I was surprised and kind of excited to see. So this is another release from Maestro Union as part of their Furay Planet line, and I've covered their figures multiple times on previous figure lowdown streams. I even compared them to another similar line labeled Fury Planet, or previously Fury Planet. There was some confusion with those, and so I went over those. I'll put a link in the description to that video where I kind of compare those two lines. But I mean, regardless, they're no longer Fury Planet. So, but some of the figures, if you're confused, I'll have it in there. So this is Furay Planet. So Maestro Union's Furay Planet line, or their series, and this is Blade Master Weng, Out of the Mountain. I've also seen it labeled as a comeback version, or this is, for the most part, I think a lot of places just call them Elder Out of the Mountain version. So this is like a 2.0, I guess you can say, because they did release a Blade Master Weng figure a couple of years ago. I want to say it was, or maybe I think it was last year it was released. And so this is another version. I'll compare the two versions here. I have a photo that compares the two, so you can go over the differences. But yeah, basically an anthropomorphic tiger, samurai-based tiger, which looks badass. Like I mentioned earlier, I love my anthropomorphic figures, turtles included, which we'll discuss also later on here, Ninja Turtles. So this is going for $80 to $100 USD, set to come out sometime during Q3 or Q4 of this year, and this is one of the taller ones. It was a tall figure. I have the previous version, and this is about 8.6 inches or 22 centimeters, so it's a pretty tall figure for 12 scale. This one is more armored as compared as we'll look at compared to the previous version. But just in general, the detail and the sculpts on these figures are awesome. They also have an alligator or a crocodile. I think it's a crocodile. It's Veteran William was the name of that figure, and then they also did a rabbit or a hare, I believe it was, and I think that was named Kensai or Kensei. I'm forgetting. So they did a few of them. There might be another.
Veteran William was a wolf, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Yeah, Veteran William was a wolf. And I think they did do a crocodile or an alligator. I'm forgetting that one. But yeah, you're right. Veteran William was a wolf. Yeah. Thanks for catching that.
Yep.
But yeah, all their figures, the sculpts and the paint are awesome. The articulation on this one was pretty good. On the previous version, there's the skirt on that one kind of hindered some of the leg articulation, but for the most part, everything else was there. You got butterfly joints, double jointed elbows and knees, good or great, I should say, foot articulation. And yeah, again, just the details on the sculpt and the paint on these figures were awesome. So this one comes with two head sculpts and a bonus head that it seems like for most places are offering that bonus head, which looks pretty badass here. So we'll go through and I'll show you. I think we have here it is right here in action, the bonus head sculpt with the hair down. And this is one of the standard head sculpts here. And this is the other one, which really sold me here. This roaring, yelling, growling head sculpt was badass. I can already just hear the roar in my head. It just looks so sick, man. And this is the bonus head sculpt that it seems like most places are offering, but they're labeled it as a bonus. So this is the third head sculpt. And this one also has fabric as compared to the previous one. Like the skirt that it came with it was a plastic kind of skirt of the similar color, but here they included fabric. So it seems like either they were watching reviews also or heard the feedback and kind of changed up some items for a better range of articulation, for a better range of movement on the figure, which is always good to see. I'm always happy to see when a company switches to fabric instead of something plastic. Yeah, but this one is more armored up also. You can see the armored details. Yeah, this just looks so badass. Look at, again, the intricacies and the details here, and the this armor here. Look, his belt buckle here, I guess that would be, of this little mini, I want to say it's a mini tiger head. Yeah, this just looks sick. And here's going through all the details of the armor. All right, so these are the the head sculpts and some of the accessories that he comes with that are shown here. So the 3 head sculpts here. So like I said, you have the yelling, growling head sculpt, which they're labeling here. This might be a translation, I'm guessing, of bellow. And on the right is the callous. On the right, kind of like his more kind of stern / neutral head sculpt. And then the one in the middle is the bonus one. This is the vicissitude. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't familiar with that word at all. I had to look it up, and apparently that just means a change of what is it? A change of I'm already forgetting. It's like a change of stature, a change of stature or circumstance, or just some sort of a change of state. Basically, that's what it is. So yeah, it's either that or it could be like an unfavorable or a negative change. But here in this instance, if you compare the two, it just basically seems like his head's down, or his hair's down, I should say, and he's just kind of more kind of natural and just kind of look like he just got in a fight or something. He just came out and he's just done, or he's just kind of tired and he's over it. But yeah, so the other two have the head sculpts or his hair tied up, and then this bonus one has his hair down, which does look sick. Again, like the sculpt and the paint, the wash in there, and the details, it looks pretty badass. Apologies for the graininess in some of the photos here, but yeah, here's a close-up look of that head sculpt, that bonus head sculpt, which looks awesome again. Yeah, really cool. And here's all the accessories. I think this is all he comes with. So you can see the 3 head sculpts with the bonus. He has that main piece right here you can see in the bottom right that you can remove if you want. You just pop off the head and you can remove that, kind of like a collar. They call it the fur collar, but it's just like an additional part of his mane. His sheath to his big ass sword, and then his I forget what this is called, but basically his spear type weapon, where it has like a long staff with that big sword or blade at the end of it. And let me see, what is this? 4 pairs of hands? Yeah, 4 pairs, 8 hands total. His sword staff with the blade and his fur collar. So yeah, this one I got because, again, the head sculpts, the armor, a different version, the fabric suit. I think it's gonna be an improvement to the previous one. The only thing that the previous one has going for it is, it's still, don't get me wrong, it's still a great figure. Just different accessories and different head sculpts. And let me see here. Actually, we'll take a look now. Let me pull that up here. While I do that, Mike, you got any thoughts on this?
Looks fantastic. So how much is this again?
So this is going for between $80 and $100 USD.
And you said you have other figures by this company?
Yeah, I have this previous version of this figure, the standard one, and then they also did a white tiger version, which I'm a sucker for.
I remember. I know I've seen these figures before on another stream.
Yeah. And
I remember the white tiger one too. It looked awesome. Yeah, I mean, these look great. I don't know. Under most circumstances, this is like really something I would shoot for. But I'm probably not going. I don't know. I'm not going to. It's very ornate.
Yeah.
The detail is crazy.
Right? Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Damn. Even in his staff weapon here, his spear. I forget what this is. I should know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like it, but I don't know. It's just so much out there, man.
Yeah, just like you mentioned, veteran William, that wolf, the crocodile / alligator, and that rabbit or hare. They have all done those as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was them. Yeah.
I'll probably pass on it, but you know, doesn't take away from the fact that I think they look really mega cool. They really look cool.
Yeah, this is my jam. Like these types of figures are my jam, and this one, I wanted to get. This is me being selective. Like, okay, this one I want to have. I want to add to my collection and pair it to my other ones. So looking at the chat here, Tijuana Mike is saying they're fantastic figures, but they take years to come out. Yeah, they do take a while. I think so. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't remember. I have to go back and see, but it was a little bit, but you know, and it's kind of they're not third party because they're not really licensed. They're kind of just based on their own design, but you know, they kind of are going to the beat of their own drum. They're not really in a rush, which companies like that kind of typically go. So it's you know, I'm more of like, hey, take your time, get it right, make it great, and do your thing. You know, cook basically, and when it's ready, it's ready. I don't mind waiting for a great figure. That's just me though here. Mitchell Lawrence saying these animals humanoids look cool. They did the wolf design crap, if you ask me. Okay, I wasn't a fan of the veteran William with the wolf, and that one I thought was cool, and it was cool in the sense also like.
It made a splash from what I can remember when it came out. A lot of folks, you know, really dug it and got it.
Yeah, that one was cool in the sense that you had different looks. Also, I think you can do like a full werewolf if you wanted. So he did have clothes also, but you can take those off and just have him be a standard werewolf, and he still looked badass. But yeah, if you wanted to add some like clothes on him, like a coat and pants. And I can't remember what else he had. It's been a minute, but that one was cool. And so
I think he wore a hat.
I know. Yeah, I think the crocodile or the alligator person did, but creature did. But I don't know about that. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, these aren't going to be for everybody. Obviously, as a lot of these figures are kind of pick and choose. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Let's see here. The middle head looks like a tiger with blonde hair. I'm guessing. Are you talking about this one here? That's on screen. With blonde hair? Oh, yeah, I think he's talking about this. Yeah, like a dirty blonde. I can kind of see what you're saying. Yeah, the way they painted it.
I dig that one, man. He looks like he's pissed off after a battle.
Right? Yeah.
I like it.
This one looks cool.
Jumping down over his eyes. I dig that skull, man.
Yeah, that one looks cool. Yeah, again, just like because of the detail and the sculpting on the hair. That looks really cool. Yeah, you can like put him in a bar. This guy looks like it could be his bar look. He has like a drink in his hand. He's just all like, kind of just done. He's over it. He's just chilling. Yeah, he's like, don't bother me. Yeah, with this look. Yeah, I can see that. That'd be badass. That'd be a badass little scene there. Let's see here. Moose is saying, I'm only buying anthropomorphic moose. Go figure.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, there you go. Go. That's a good one. It's a good one. Good one. That'd be. I wonder if you'd be interested in doing a custom on that moose. If you're someone can do like a moose figure, and that could be like your logo, like your mascot. That would be pretty, obviously in 12 scale. I'm sure you would probably want it in 12 scale, but
why not?
Yeah, that would be. I'd be interested to see if you actually pursue that or not. That'd be kind of interesting to see. All right, going on to the next one here. Oh, sorry. Actually, let me show you those comparisons. I almost forgot about that. So, so here we have on the left the original Blade Master Weng. You can kind of see. I try to get a photo of what he comes with as far as like his clothing. He does come with other items as well, like a sword. Like he has like this big box that is also sculpted and designed pretty well, but his blade fits in there, and that whole box can attach. There's like a peg on that box, his sword holder, and it attaches to his back, and so you kind of see this big box coming out from his back. But so yeah, it also comes with the hat. You can see here on the photo on the screen.
That original one looks dope too, man.
Yeah, he has a removable like cloak on his shoulder. That's you can remove that. You just pop the head off, and that is removable as well. But it's plastic. So that was the thing I was saying. Everything on this figure is plastic. The clothing, I should say. And the skirt that you can see there is kind of hindered the articulation a little bit because again it was all sculpted plastic. this newer one, this Out of the Mountain / comeback version here on the right, you can see it has more armor. They switched out the skirt and the scarf here with fabric, so that should allow more range of motion and articulation here. So just kind of a quick comparison to show you the differences between the two if you're interested in either of these figures. I think the original one is still available at some places. I think I saw the white tiger version, the white version, on Big Bad Toy Store as one of the places I saw if you're interested. But yeah, the Out of the Mountain version still for pre-order if you're interested in that one. All right, anything else you want to add on this one, Mike?
No, they look great though. You know.
All right. We got the one and only SpongeBob SquareBalls in the house. Classy Thomas, what is up, good sir? Thank you for joining us, man. Hopefully you're doing well and you're enjoying your weekend so far. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see here. Moose is saying, I need Bat Moose. Yeah, Bat Moose. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you had a character just like your own mascot, like some sort of moose, but then you can kind of dress them up in whatever costume you can be. Yeah, a bat version, like a turtle version, a super version, a super moose. Yeah, just something to think about. I know you mentioned
or a bubble version of me.
Yeah, or a bubble version of Mike. Yeah. Yeah. I know you mentioned you wanted to start your own channel, Moose. So yeah, it's just a suggestion, just throwing out an idea there. If you want a mascot or something, maybe you can have a moose. I'm sure you probably already thought of that though. Nothing original there.
He's got to start streaming. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah, I know he's mentioned it a couple of times. So yeah, I encourage you, Moose, if you're up for it and you got time and you want, do your thing, man. All right, so going on to the next one here. This is another interesting line that I just kind of caught on to recently. I wasn't too familiar with this. Another one, man. There's a bunch of manufacturers here, companies that I'm not too familiar with.
Crazy.
Yeah, and again, another reason why I do this stream is to kind of expose this for myself to learn, because I learn, as I research these for this stream, but also to kind of share this information out with everybody else who's unfamiliar. And then, again, something I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream, but the reason I do this figure lowdown stream, or why I started it, is for this reason, right? So I discuss figures of multiple scales outside of the major players like Hot Toys and Hasbro, because there's a lot of figures out there that also deserve some attention or that people just may not be aware of. And so, yeah, there's just so many. I can't cover them all because it would probably be another 4+ hour stream, like my previous Hot Talk stream or my How You Figure stream.
There are plenty of other channels that cover 12 scale. I mean, and a lot of them.
Yep, there are a lot also, yeah, for sure. But yeah, so I try to share what I can, at least what I have some interest in, even though if I'm not getting them, I just try to share some of the stuff that all the stuff I may be interested in or that seem interesting to me. So this is just some of them, the stuff that's out there. But speaking of, okay, so like I was saying, the next set of figures from this company is 101 Toys, and they came out with this Palm Elf series. And so there's quite a few here. So I'm currently at BBTS on their website because I have a lot of them up for pre-order. But again, shop around. I'm not saying you gotta get them from here, that they're only exclusive from here that I'm aware of, but I have seen them at other places, at other Hong Kong based websites as well, or retailers. So definitely shop around, see if you can find better prices. And they do fluctuate. The prices fluctuate based, US retailers versus Asian retailers. Some of them are more expensive in the US retailers, others are more expensive in the Asian-based retailers. So yeah, like I said, just shop around, find one that works for you. So we'll kind of go through some of these, but overall, they just seem like they're just basically skeleton figures, skeletal figures in some form or fashion. And one of the things that sets them apart from some of the others out there is that their materials, they seem to be using a mixture of plastic and metal accessories. For instance, here, we'll look at this Egyptian mummy. These are all 12 scale. So this is the Palm Elf. Again, these are all Palm Elf series. This is the Egyptian mummy. This is a mixture of, again, metal and plastic. It doesn't specify what's what, though. I would presume the armor pieces on this mummy or Egyptian mummy are metal, but again, I don't know for sure. So if you guys know in the chat, or if you want to comment afterwards, and if you know for sure which parts are metal, yeah, definitely let us know so we can we're all aware of that. Share that information with us. But yeah, this one looks cool. This one reminds me of, speaking of what is it, from the Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser? I think weren't there skeletal creatures that looked like this that had this armor, Mike? Do you remember? No,
I don't.
No, okay.
I remember the locust.
Yeah, oh yeah, the locust, yeah, and the beetles.
The beetles, scarabs, whatever you want to call them.
The scarabs, there you go. Yeah, the scarabs.
Yeah. Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
So this one here in particular is on this site. BBTS is 115, but again, shop around. See if you can get a better price, or maybe something with no shipping, or
what's the price on it again?
115 or 114.99 USD. This is set to come here. It's set to come out this quarter, so pretty soon. I think a lot of these are set to come out this quarter. Yeah, go ahead.
I might consider that, because I've already got figures in the area of mythology, gods and stuff. Yep. I could use them.
Oops. Yeah, same. I have some mythic legions, and I know they've done some skeletons as well. And there's other companies that have done skeletons. There's like quite a few actually that have done skeletons in 12 scale. So you got options out there. Or now we have this contender in the market.
Yep. Or I could put him with my 12 scale Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be a good one. So let me go over some of the specs here. This is, like I mentioned, 12 scale. This one is saying this Egyptian skeleton is 6.5 inches, so about 16.5 centimeters. Like I said, made of metal and plastic. Yeah. 15 points of articulation. Wow, so that's pretty limited in articulation. I just realized that now. So typically the average now is about 25, somewhere like in the mid 20s. I think for 30 would be better. If it had 30 points, that'd be pretty. That's kind of where like the higher end, or the ones with like that are pretty articulated.
But really, he's supposed to be dead anyway. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's probably not going to be too dynamic.
Right. I mean,
shoulder armor.
Unless he's cursed and he's chasing you.
Yeah, like a spider. Yeah. So you got 3 interchangeable head sculpts, 6 hands, shoulder armor, his knife, necklace, shields, and the throne. Like I mentioned, the throne here. That's what's putting this up there in price. So it does look cool. So this is one of them. This is here's all the accessories here. That looks, you can take off some of the armor. He has a head sculpt without the crown. Looks like he has some like wraps around his body already. It looks like those are pretty loosely on there though. So I don't know if I had some figures come in where you kind of have to do that yourself, where they just supply the wrap and then you kind of have to put it around yourself. I'm not sure if that's the case with this one.
That could be a pain.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, I've had to deal with that. It's been kind of annoying. So that's that one. Let's see here. There's also this medieval knight one. This is per this site going for 85. Also set to come out this first quarter of this year. And as the name implies, he has some armor here and a sword, looking more like a dead medieval knight. This one, though, another idea I had for these figures, for getting these, would be an Army of Darkness display. If you guys recall that part of the Evil Dead, I guess, trilogy, or that franchise. The Army of Darkness was the third movie in there with Bruce Campbell, where he goes back into medieval times, and he goes up against the army of the dead, and he has all these skeletons coming up that they're fighting against. And that would be a cool display to have on there, because I have an Ash Williams, so that's Bruce Campbell's character in the Evil Dead series, Ash Williams, and I have I don't have an Army of Darkness version, but I have an Evil Dead version from NECA, and so that could be a good pairing for this one as well. But here's all the accessories that this one comes with. The armor's removable, as you can see. His sword, like I mentioned, his helmet. Was it 3 pairs of hands? So that's the medieval knight one. There's this set here with this horse, the Egyptian mummy again with the skeleton horse. We'll go through some of these photos. Again, another horse if you just want a skeletal horse to pair with something else in 12 scale. This one doesn't have a throne. Like I said, this is just but it does have a crown and a necklace there. So this is about 110 USD. Let's go through some of these other ones. Another mummy. Oh, this one has a sarcophagus. Yeah, so there's quite a few. So take a look here, shop around. Bomb Elf series. This is again by 101 Toys. They have a variety. Some websites don't have all these versions. I think Big Bad Toy Store is one of the ones that I've seen that has all of them. Well, I don't even know if this is all of them. There might be more, but yeah, here's the mummy and sarcophagus. So if you want the sarcophagus instead, and then if you want some of these separate, the only thing I can see here on this website, anyways, is the skeletal horse. That's like $48 USD. So if you want to get that separate, that's an option. It has a saddle, but I didn't see the sarcophagus or the throne separate that we looked at previously.
I think that skeletal horse is dope.
Yeah, it does look cool. Yeah. Again, I have some from. I have one from Mythic Legions. I think one actually on the wave, part of the. I'm forgetting the wave, but it's the last wave based on the last horseman they have. That's on the Horseman of Death, I think it is. I'm forgetting his name, but each of the horsemen come with a horse, obviously, right, from Mythic Legions, and there's one that we've all been waiting for. It's like the Deadline, where they have like their zombies, and there's like not zombies, there's skeletons also, and he has a skeletal horse, I believe, as well.
And how much? $47.99 for the horses?
Yeah, well, that's here on BBTS, so it might be.
And
either
and what is roughly the height on them again?
So on the horse, 6.5 inches, so 16.5 centimeters, about the same as that Egyptian mummy we were looking at earlier. So it looks to be about the same size, apparently.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get at least one horse.
Skeletal horse, yeah.
Another
cool. Medieval Knight. This one comes with like the red cloak, torn cloak, and some chainmail. It looks like that's pretty cool. The chainmail has underneath. Yeah.
Oh, these are cool.
Yeah, to have your own Army of the Dead, not necessarily from Army of Darkness, but yeah, just create your own. Add to your Halloween display. Yeah. Another example of figures that are versatile that you can put in multiple displays.
As a matter of fact, I mean. Maybe 3 horses.
Oh, 3.
Yeah,
YOLO.
Because either I would do I would do those horses, and then I don't know if I want. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, this one's silver. This is kind of out of the norm from the other ones, but this, just all a silver skeleton. This is kind of interesting.
And this is what company? 101, right?
Yeah, 101 Toys, yeah.
I'm gonna have to keep them in mind. Yeah.
This one is this could be a good one as an alternative for your Wolverine skeleton from Deadpool and Wolverine. Granted, he doesn't have his claws. I'm sure you can buy those. I've seen other people like Etsy and stuff like that sell the
you're right,
the hands with the claws.
No, but you're right, because he'd be silver because he'd be adamantium. Yeah, that's
exactly. Cool. Yeah, adamantium. Yeah, and he's articulated. Yeah, and it's all like put together and is articulated. The only thing is obviously the hands. I'm sure if you buy those, if you get those the claws, the hands with the claws from somewhere else, you could probably attach them somehow, or it's a skeleton. You can break it apart. So, I should say this figure. I don't know if you can break it apart, but the hands you can take them off, or the forearms. That's right. It was the whole forearms. I think that Deadpool.
$24.99.
Yeah, $24.99. Yeah, so this is also made of metal and plastic. Yeah, I don't know if that means it's like... Yeah, so it's saying for this one also. So I wonder if that means it's like the joints are die cast. Because it says metal, but again, it doesn't specify what parts are metal or not.
Plastic?
But 2 pairs of hands, it looks like. I'm not sure what's going on here with the with this photo showing the brain and the heart. I'm not sure what they're referring to here.
I think I'm gonna...
Oh, pre-order. Sorry, reading here. It says pre-order bonus, a brain and heart model of the same scale. Wow. So I don't know if that means it comes with the brain and a heart that you could put in there as well.
I think so.
Interesting.
I'm not that concerned about it, but I do. I think I pick up like maybe 3. I think I pick up 3 of those.
The silver ones, or just the skeletons in general?
Yeah, 3 or 4 of these skeletons.
Gotcha.
Yeah, or I could do it. I would do these like 3 or 4 of these. Those would be These would be my skeletons for Jason and the Argonauts.
Oh yeah, yeah, good call. Yep. This one here's a standard skeleton here with the movable jaw. That's cool.
And then all I need are shields and swords, and you can get those anywhere. Oh,
yeah, like how they gave this one a gun, yeah, and a helmet. And a guitar. That's funny. Man, they're just having fun with this. See, this is what I love to see. Oh, this one's cool.
That's cool.
I wonder if he has his horns here with the wings.
Hey,
oh yeah, so it does come with those others. So this standard skeleton here comes with like this this head sculpt with headphones and a beard, and then this other head sculpt has the horns.
I think I'm gonna get some stuff from these guys.
Yeah, 2 alternate head parts. Let's see, 4 interchangeable hands, a brain, and a heart. Also, yeah, this one's interesting. Yeah, it says 2 alternate heads. So yeah, 3 heads total. Yeah, this one's interesting, but it shows the wings here. I'm guessing those are photoshopped. Kind of see what photography, because it doesn't come with the wings.
All they need is sword and shield, and there you are. There's your
Yep, there you are. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of options with this one. Display options with these figures.
Yeah, I'm gonna do these instead of the silver ones, because these are called. This is more, natural bone. Yeah. Yeah, these look cool. Yeah, to address in the chat here, Mitchell Lawrence is asking, what are these called again? So this is 101 Toys is the company, and the Palm Elf series is the Palm Elf is a series of figures that these fall in here, this line. Again, I looked roughly when these would be coming out.
Well, according to BBTS, here's Q1. I don't know if that's the same for the other websites, depending on, usually when you order them from Asian retailers, usually you get them sooner, depending on where exactly they're made.
You said Q1 of this year?
Yeah. So sometime here this month or next month. Yeah, any day. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So 101 Toys. I was looking to see what else they made. I have, again, like I mentioned, they're not too familiar with them. I don't think they've done too much. I think it looks like they did a collaboration with another company of figures based on the Shogun series, the FX series, I think it was Shogun, and there was a character they did, and I don't think it was just 101 Toys, but it was like more of a collab. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what else they've done though. So I don't know if this is like their first entry going into it solo, 101 Toys on there. But yeah, definitely check those out if you're interested.
Oh, definitely.
S-Beam is saying it is similar to Imhotep's minions. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, Imhotep from the Mummy. Yeah, the multiple minions. I think they were chasing the ones with the crowns. I think they were chasing the Brendan Fraser and his crew. I'm forgetting his name from the movie, but like when they were on the bus, I think when they're trying to get away on that double-decker bus, I think it was, and they were chasing him. If I recall correctly. CM Chuck in the house. What is up, Chuck? Thank you for coming through. Says, he's asking, did I already talk about the Caesar figure? Yeah, man. Unfortunately, you did. First figure we talked about. So if you're interested, check out the replay on that. And like I said, I'll have timestamps in the description below. So if you guys catching the replay and you want to jump to that, feel free to go in the description and check that out. I'll have those in after the stream, so I'll put those in. But yeah, man, it's a good looking figure. I'm still on the fence with it though, like I said, just because it's like really gonna stand out. But yeah, be sure to catch that if you're interested. 12 inches saying
I'm really gonna. Oh, I'm sorry.
12 inches saying I have thousands of 12th scale figures while still buying some. Still too often. I must let me see. I must divest these, especially the expensive ones. I don't know what I'll do when Hasbro releases those $40 Marvel Legends. Yeah, man, the Maximum. Their Maximum series, I heard about those.
No. They got a Spider-Man. They're gonna try and sell for $60.
I don't think the price is out on that yet. I think it was like kind of around. I think we're all still waiting. I think that's what Bruce is referring to.
I saw a stream last night, and they said $60.
That was confirmed, or they were just speculating that's what it could be.
I thought it was gonna be $60.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that seems really high. If they do that, then yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out. 40, I can kind of see, because they're already, what, like 25, 27-ish, depending where you're getting
40
from?
Is already too. I've stopped, only in certain circumstances, very rarely now, am I buying Marvel Legends? I haven't bought a Marvel. I mean, other than this Red Hulk, and it's the comic version, not the movie version, which is better than the one they just released. Other than that Red Hulk, I haven't bought a Marvel Legends in very few lately. Yeah. I just don't buy them anymore, hardly.
Right. Yeah, I remember you saying. CM Chuck's also saying, or Jason the Argonauts. Yeah, exactly. I think you probably caught that. That's where Mike and I were saying that these can probably be used in Jason the Argonauts display as well, if you're a fan of those, which we were talking about earlier. If you're interested, Chuck, we were talking about Star Ace Kali from the Golden Voyage of Sinbad. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out in the replay too. That was a good, great looking figure, but it's a little pricey. So speaking of Jason the Argonauts, check that out. I don't know if we caught that part of the stream or not.
The reason why I'm not buying the Marvel Legends is because even at the $40, there are other companies that still sell their figures for less, and you get far better or more accessories. Marvel Legends are so stingy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I for sure. I've heard that complaint. Yeah, people kind of have that same sentiments and thought, and they kind of are stopping as well. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to go too much into it because this isn't a Hasbro stream. I want to stay away from talking about Hasbro or Hot Toys and give these other figures some time to shine here. But yeah, if you guys are interested, they are planning on coming out with those Marvel Legends, coming out with like a maximum series. So yeah, maybe we'll see. I might talk about that in another stream. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's another, probably talk for another stream.
Right.
On that one. But Andreas IB is saying I need it in 6 scale. Yeah, they do have some skeletons. I think that I may have cut her. I can't recall now, but I think they came out with some skeletons in 6 scale before. But yeah, I see what you're saying. If to this variety, I don't think I've seen any. But let me know, you guys in the chat, in the comments, if you've seen 6 scale skeletons similar to these, like these themes that they're offering here.
I'm pretty sure I have at one point or another seen them.
Yeah, Moose saying the same thing. Skeletons need to be 6 scale. Yeah. So, maybe other companies, 6 scale companies, will kind of see these and get inspired by or get some ideas. And also, like we mentioned before, if there's certain figures you want to see, voice your suggestions, your thoughts on wherever you can. Basically, 6 scale skeletons, and maybe some of those third-party companies or the official ones might read those and look into it if there's enough demand, right? If the demand's there, then I'm sure some company's going to come out and try to meet that demand. So it just takes.
I'm surprised it hasn't been one yet. Hasbro didn't try it before.
I'm not sure. I don't recall seeing any Asmus figures, but. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yep. Yeah, thanks, Chuck. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support there, man. Thanks for coming through again, man. Much love. All right, going on from the Bomb Series figures to... Oh, speaking of, CM Chuck, member of Just Another Friday Night on the Collecting Weekly channels, mostly talks about entertainment media, movies, TV shows, things like that. So... check him out on there if you guys are interested. I think he does it, hence the name, the video stream podcast, Just on the Friday Night. It's on Friday nights. I'm not sure if it's every Friday or every other Friday, but go check out the Collecting Weekly channel and you can catch him on there. If you guys are interested, show him some love. Okay, so going on to the next set of anthropomorphic animals here. The Animal Warriors was the theme of this stream for 12 scale. And we're going to probably stay on this theme here for a little bit. The last remaining figures here is Ninja Turtles. So these are the 12 scale Ninja Turtles that were announced recently, I think starting in December, then earlier this month. So all 4 are already up for pre-order. And these are officially licensed, and this is done by, I'm probably going to butcher this, Lingjihun. And I think that's a company that's within Medi Toys, formerly Memory Toys, and they've done some other anthropomorphic animals as well. But now they're going by Medi Toys, and I think this Lingjihun is a studio within there, or a team within Medi Toys, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm not entirely sure. So But yeah, they've done these figures, and I know I brought these up when they teased them at I think it was like a Wonder Festival, Mike. I think I had brought these up. These were like they had teased them, right, or shown some like renders or something. But yeah, now they're up, and these are, man, these are taking off, and the hype on this and just the excitement, myself included, because these do look badass. They look awesome. Kind of similar look to the Joy Toy figures, which, you know, the Joy Toy turtles that were recently released.
Right.
They kind of had a similar look to this, but like I said, these are more in like 12 scale, and so we'll kind of go over all 4 of them, obviously, and like some of the stuff they come with. So the price ranges between $85 to $100 per turtle. You know, again, so that depends on where you get them from, and if shipping's included or not. So that's like the price range per turtle, kind of within that range. They each have different heights, so they're not all the same. So Mikey is the shortest, standing at just under 6.3 inches, so about 16 centimeters. Donnie and Leo are at 6.5 inches, so about 16.5 centimeters. And then Raph is just under 6.7 inches, or around 17 centimeters. So they kind of have various heights. Donnie and Leo are the same height. Mikey's the shortest, and Raph is the tallest. Set to come out Q2 to Q3 of this year, so there's a time frame there, but this year they should be coming out. And these look great, man. Yeah, like I said, I was like, man, what, you know, you guys, some of you guys may know I'm a big turtle fan myself, and I have quite a few 12 scale turtles from different companies. And I didn't see these coming. You know, I think a lot of people were surprised that they came out with these license, like let alone license, I should say. But yeah, the detail, the sculpting, the articulation looks to be there. These just look badass. Like I said, they look like bigger versions of the Joy Toy ones. Let's see here. So let's go through some of these photos. So we're gonna take a look at Raphael here, and we'll look at the accessories too, like the accessories that come with, which is quite a bit, man. It's quite a bit. So you can see the paint work on this, on the muscle definitions of the paint they added on there. Yeah, damn, these just look so, I was just stoked on these. I was like, do I need more turtles? And I couldn't stop thinking about these, man. Every time I saw, even look at these photos, just like, damn, these look good. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a sucker. I was like, okay, you know, I'm in. I was sold. So I pulled the trigger on ordering all of these. Okay. Just because they like a unique look. Had I known, I think I mentioned, I think you brought this question, you posed this question to me, Mike, when the Joy Toy ones came out, and we were looking at these, you know, would I get these? And at the time, I got the Joy Toys because they had that look, and this was before I was aware of these, and so yeah, I think my answer to that during then was like, you know, it depends on, you know, how these come out looking. And yeah, I'm sold. And had I known about these prior to the Joy Toy, then I probably would have held off on getting the Joy Toy versions. So those are 1/18 scale. But yeah, these just look too damn good. I would have got these instead, but you know, now I'm getting both. So here we are. It is what it is. But yeah, so here's Raph. As you can see he comes with a couple of slices of pizza. One of those slices being on one of his sides. So he has a pair of sides, and it looks like you can remove that pizza slice from his side, because otherwise he would only have one side without a pizza and one with if it was sculpted on there. So I don't see why it wouldn't be removable. Let's see, it doesn't say that it is though, so you know, again, correct me if I'm wrong on that. Let's see here, a couple of shurikens, one with an effect, like a throwing effect, a kunai, looks like, one kunai, some kunai effects, a Mauser head. A Mauser is, for those that aren't familiar, they're like a robotic mouse that were part of like the Ninja Turtle, I think for sure in the show, in the 90s, the animated show. I can't remember if it was, I think it was in the comics as well. I didn't read, but I think, yeah, they were in there. Turtle communicator, open and closed version, 4 different head sculpts, which is awesome, 3 different bandana styles, so you kind of attach them to the back of the head. I should say, like the bandana, what are they called, like the loose straps, the bandana straps that hang down. And then, man, look at these hands. So 8 pairs of hands here. Actually, more than that. See here. What is that? That looks more like, wait, what am I looking? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry.
10 pairs of hands.
Yeah, 10 pairs. Thank you. Yeah, 10 pairs of hands. Yeah. That's 20 hands total. Holy shit. Yeah, so you definitely have your options, your display options for this. And I like how they included the mask, like the full bandana covered Raphael head, how we usually see him sometimes. There's some versions where he has like the full bandana covering his whole head, and then others where he just has a bandana covering his eyes, like how we typically see the turtles. Yeah, so this is really cool. And then here we have Leonardo, kind of similar accessories, 2 slices of pizza, the turtle communicator open and close. He has some effects for his katana. Of course, he doesn't come with his size is Leonardo. Got to have the katana, so he has that. He has 2 different types of sheaths, which is cool. He has like the typical cross sheath, sword sheath or katana sheaths, and then he has a set that are kind of parallel to each other that you kind of see here on screen. This one has let's see, 8 pairs of hands, 3 head sculpts. So this has 1 less than Raphael again, because I'm pretty sure because Raphael is mostly the one who has the bandana covering his whole head. The 3 extra different style of bandanas hanging down, or the bandana, what do you just call it? What did I just call them? Like the excess bandana straps, or the
don't
blanking on those.
Don't struggle over it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
ties,
yeah, ties. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the excess bandana ties. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll pause there, Mike, and I'll we had a couple of more turtles to go over. But what are your thoughts on these so far?
Yeah, they look great. I mean, I'm not a turtle fan,
Yeah.
but I think they look great. Yeah. I'm sure a good friend of ours out of New York will be getting these.
Yep. Shout out to Loco Lou. Yeah, I'm sure he's getting these. Yeah.
Without question.
I'm putting money on it. Yeah, that he's getting.
Oh
these.
yeah, I could bet. I'll bet on it. But no, they look great. So all you turtle fans, yeah, rejoice and enjoy.
Yeah, rejoice. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I think when I was on the Movie Can, and shout out to Movie Can when I was his Figure Talk stream, I think we were discussing these. This was on one of my Keep, Gift, or Destroy. He brought up the turtles, and I kind of had a cop out on that one, because I was referring to 6 scale, but I was telling him I would probably destroy the turtles in 6 scale because I have so many 12 scale turtles that would satisfy my nostalgia for Ninja Turtles. I think I have that aspect covered. I would like to see 6 scale turtles. That was just for the game that we were playing there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see turtles in 6 scale also, like done right, but if we don't, then I'm pretty content with my 12 scale turtles here. And there's no shortage of those. Like I was just saying, there's multiple manufacturers, companies that have done them. We even have turtles crossed with like other series, Power Rangers. What else? He-Man. I think they did cross with He-Man. Oh, yeah, there's just so many crossovers. You seen those?
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
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 They're just giving
last year or maybe 2 years ago?
Yeah. I think it was last year. I don't know if they're out yet, but I do remember seeing that they were doing that. Yeah. So no shortage of turtle figures or turtle-related figures for all you turtle fans. And they're not stopping. Yeah, there's just so many coming out. And then, yeah, not to mention, they have those mech turtles that I got as well by Heatboys. There was
those mech turtles, I admit those were really look cool.
Yeah,
man.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that same company that did those mech turtles, they're actually doing their own proper Ninja Turtles also in I think they might be in 10th scale, they might be a little bigger, but somewhere 10th or 12th scale. So Heatboys,
I think it was Mikey. Which one of those mechs which one had the Gatling gun?
Yeah, that was Michelangelo. Yeah, with the electronic.
I thought about getting that. I really did.
Yeah, the working Gatling gun. That's magnetically activated. Yeah, with the magnet.
Dope, man.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. Yeah, we're talking about the Heatboys mech Michelangelo that we're referring to. But yeah, Heatboys is also, they have yet to be announced, but I think they were also teased at WonderCon. They're also doing their own turtles, proper turtles. So again, no shortage of turtles. More to come. So yeah, this is Raphael and Leonardo, and this is all 4 of them here. So we'll go on to Donatello here. Looking at Donatello, again, same height as Leonardo. Of course, he comes with his signature staff, multiple head sculpts, and then here we have Mikey, kind of in his true form here. Kind of, what's that?
Laughing his ass off.
Yeah, yep. That's kind of how we typically see him. He's laughing, the comedic relief, right? He's just the funny one, the party guy, the party dude. Then Donatello here in his gear and his he's obviously the inventor. He's kind of more of like the brains of the crew. I'm sure a lot of people know that. And he has his like this device, this mechanical arm here that also came with the Mezco turtles, I believe. I'm trying to think now. Those came with a lot of accessories as well. But he has his goggles here, shown in this. And then here's Michelangelo's accessories. Got to have the skateboard. It looks like he has a powered skateboard with some effects here. Multiple sets of, a couple of sets of nunchucks here. Let me go through his. Let's see here. Also 8 pairs of hand, 3 head sculpts, like I said, 3 interchangeable bandana sash pieces or excess bandana pieces. Let's see here. Where are we at? Kunai. It says he has a grappling hook, shuriken with effects as well. Again, open, closed communicators, turtle communicator, 2 slices of pizza, 2 pairs of nunchucks, and then they call it a kick scooter here in the description, or one of the descriptions, a kick scooter, but it's a skateboard. And then, yeah, some of his nunchucks have the effects there, the fire effects. I'm guessing you can attach those to the skateboard somehow, because I don't see why they would put those fire effects on the nunchucks, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's interesting. But
you said
so
attach it to the skateboard?
No, I'm guessing. I don't know. It doesn't say, but I'm guessing, and I don't recall seeing photos of that, but I'm guessing it does, or maybe these nunchucks here attach to this skateboard somehow. I'm not sure.
Well, can you close up again?
Yeah, close up. Yep.
Okay. I'm thinking that they could fit it. Are those orange things hollowed out because they can fit into both sides?
Right. Yeah. I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they're probably removable. Maybe you can remove the flames and then put them on the flames of the on the skateboard. Attach them there to these. Yeah. Yeah, like these exhausts here. Or exhaust pipes or tubes.
They slide into those 3 orange circles, and then the flame shoots right off the end of it.
Oh, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You slide them in and to shoot out the back.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, let us know in the chat in the comments if you know if they do attach. I haven't yet to see photos of that for Michelangelo. But here we'll go on to Donatello and his accessories. Of course, he has his staff. He has 2 different staffs. One is more of kind of like a mechanized kind of look. It looks like it has attachments to it, like some sort of devices on it. Yeah. So he has 2 different staffs, also 3 head sculpts. It says 2 high-tech goggles. So he has 2 sets of goggles, 3 bandanas, interchangeable bandana styles as well. Kind of similar to the other communicator parts, open and close, shuriken with effects. Let's see, grappling hook, it says. A tech stick is what they call it. His staff, and then a tech staff or a tech stick. A mechanical arm, like I was saying, that has a dog head, electric wielding claw, a stick cover, camera head, and replace. So it looks like it has a couple of interchangeable parts on his mechanical arm. So yeah, so you can see like a claw type of device. There's like that dog head it mentions. Yeah. So yeah, even in this photo here, you can see there's like kind of different attachments to it possibly. So that's cool. You can kind of give you different arm attachments.
Or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking it might be a mouser, but it says a dog head in the description. So that's kind of interesting. But another thing I was going to mention too is like they have this kind of mystery like shirt symbol here, and in the description it says
I saw those. Are those t-shirts or I mean
I'm not sure. So in the description it says a set of exclusive reservation bonus clothes, which reservation also means pre-orders. So bonus clothes, each turtle has a different costume. So that's interesting. I'm not sure. I don't think. Okay, well, I should say I'm not sure if every website. Yeah, I'm not sure if every website comes with this, or because I've only seen it on certain websites that have that in the description. So I don't know if it was kind of like that that additional head sculpt we were talking about with Blade Master Weng that comes with the bonus hair down sculpt. A lot of websites had that listed as a bonus, but here I don't think every website that had this up had that included. So I'm not sure if it's included or not. These mystery clothes, let alone I don't even know what they look like. They haven't. I don't think they've showed photos of what that looks like yet. But again, let me know in the chat or in the comments if you.
I just figured that if you pre-ordered, they throw in a free T-shirt.
Yeah. Let me know. Yeah, because it says a set of clothes, cloth clothes, granted cloth for each turtle, and that each one is different. Each turtle has a different costume. So yeah, it looks like it could be a different set.
Yeah.
Which is I'm curious to see.
And
what that's going to be.
That's why they have the little question
yeah,
mark.
exactly. It hasn't been unveiled yet.
What kind of clothes they're going to wear. Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't been revealed. So I'm guessing one of them might be a trench coat. Usually they have that with Raph. I think typically when we see clothes, Raph has like his hat with a trench coat.
Yeah.
That's my guess. Mikey might have, I've seen some third parties do like a NBA cool basketball like jersey set up for Mikey. Or basketball, or like a surf.
I like that idea,
Yeah.
Throwing in like a mystery accessory. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bonus, right? It says it's a bonus, so yeah, it would be cool. I'm curious to see what's going to be, and I'm guessing also they're cloth, so they could be interchangeable with each turtle, right? Which is also another good idea, kind of what you were touching on, right? It's kind of if you want to get each of the different clothes, that's an incentive to buy all the turtles, which people probably do anyways, right? Because I don't know how often you would just get one or two of the turtles and not the whole four, not the whole set.
Well, you know something? I would be what? Easy. I actually would. Once again, the turtles that were the ones we were talking about earlier. The mech turtles.
The Joy Toy? Oh, the mech. Yeah, the mech turtles. Yeah.
I literally would get that Michelangelo and not get any of the other ones.
Yeah, those I can see because those are more like, like we said, those are mechs, right? Those aren't proper turtles. So yeah, I can kind of see just getting one of those. So that makes sense.
Strange reason, Donatello, but doggone it, I don't know why him with that Gatling gun. It was just something about that particular.
Yeah, Michelangelo.
Particular
with the
turtle. I was like, I never got turtles before, but I'd get that Michelangelo mech.
Yeah, that one is pretty cool. I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with that one also for that Gatling gun.
You didn't get any of them?
Minigun. No, I did. I got all of them, but I'm just saying if I had to get one.
Them all.
Yeah, I got them all. Yeah. But if I had to get one, if I had to choose one, it would probably be that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
He's gonna do. Feezy, why don't you ever do any even if they're just like 5 or 6 minute videos? You got a lot of figures nobody's seen. I'd love to see some of the stuff you got, man. I mean,
believe me, I want to. I've thought about it many times. It's always a constant thought in my head, but time, yeah, right? Aside from like everyday life and daddy duties and just everything else going on and prepping for these streams, let alone like these live streams.
Yeah,
it's just
it is a lot. It's a lot.
It's time, yeah, and then kind of juggling that with other stuff. I want to do other hobbies that I have, movies, TV shows. That's just it's a lot. So I have to just like figures, right? I got to pick and choose where I spend my time and what I do. But I do want to do it. So it's still a thought, though. I haven't given up on it. So I may still do that on my channel.
Cool.
But thanks for that support, though. Thanks for that suggestion.
Oh yeah, man.
Let's see here. Blue Tattoo saying, "Ooh, turtles, need them in 6 scale." Yeah, one of Blue's famous sayings. Needed in 6 scale. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, man. If they do like proper good turtles, I might be down for those as well. I don't have any 6 scale turtles. I know 3-0 did their Michael Bay turtles, which are pretty pricey to come by nowadays. They're pretty expensive on the aftermarket, or the secondary market, I should say. TMNT, yeah, another fellow turtle fan, my man P-Rock, my god, Dale. Yeah, he's also a big turtle fan. Go check out P-Rock's channel, by the way, another friend of the channel. He has a lot of reviews and content on Ninja Turtles as a big turtle fan himself. He even has some statues. So yeah, if it's something you're interested in seeing. He also is a big fan, obviously, of Godzilla and Kaiju, as you can tell by his his profile pic there. So yeah, go check out Peter Rock's channel if you haven't already. He has a lot of good reviews up there as well. We have some similar interests. Another fellow 12 scale and 6 scale collector as well. So yeah, be sure to show him some love if you're interested in his stuff. Blue Tattoo's all saying those accessories would be so dope in 6 scale. Why can't we get that? Yeah. Keep preaching, Blue. Keep preaching. I'm sure someday we'll get something. We'll get something. At least I know Mondo's teased their versions, which kind of seem similar to this, honestly.
They're going to
look.
Somebody's going to. They're going. It's going to get done. I know.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. You just gotta wait.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to be that much longer. I bet you that within the next couple of years somebody does it.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Yeah, because with all this, I mean, you would think they would catch on by now, just with again with all this 12 scale variety and all these turtle products and 12 scale that we've been getting. We're like, hey, there could be a market for that. But
not only that, Feezy, but damn near every company under the sun, at least 12 scale does them. You know, it's NECA. I mean, you just name them. But nobody 6 scale wants to touch it. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if they just don't think there's a market specifically in 6 scale because it'd be hard to. No, they'd probably be jointed. I'm guessing. I don't know, and people don't want to see jointed. Well, hence why Mondo's doing them. So I don't know.
You make a good point there, but okay, we're looking at these figures right here, right?
Yeah.
I can see these being seamless.
You think so? Well, here with the elbow pads and the knee pads, I personally wouldn't mind the jointed versions, which is what Mondo's doing. It looks like those are jointed, but those hide them, so it works out for Mondo in that case, in this design.
That's what I mean. You do that, but that's your principle. I mean, whatever you need to do to make it 6 scale, whatever it is you need to do, you do it.
Yeah. Yep. And then of course, like seamless, the big concern is longevity, right? And then if they're turtles, you don't want to just have them sand in like a. I mean, I'm sure some people will if they did make them, but they would just because as a precaution, they would probably have them in museum poses. But they're turtles, I'm sure people want to like pose them up. And so,
there's a risk. There's a risk to everything, dude.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
dude, I've got these TV leagues over here, and I love them to death. But in the back of my head, I'm going, but you're silicone, and I hope they don't degrade. I hope they don't degrade,
But if you had a figure that wasn't silicone, that was all plastic, would you still have that same concern? And that's you don't have to answer that, but that's just my point, right? Like you just have that security with figures that are made out of plastic versus silicone. So, I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done. I mean, we can definitely, there'll probably be improvements in toy technology.
You can't have both ways. You can't ask for 6 scale. And then expect them to be seamless too.
Yeah. Or if you do, you have to expect that they probably wouldn't last long with today's technology. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like I haven't had any. I have some seamless 6 scale figures, and I haven't had them damaged yet. But I think it seems like the verdict hasn't come out yet on how long those last in general. Because I know more and more companies are doing it. So
so this design right here. Okay, see this? Okay, this design right here.
Yep.
You would not get this design right here in 6 scale.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they were done right, I would. Well, this specific design.
Yes.
I don't see. Again, I did the same question you posed earlier, right? I don't know because I already have 2 different versions, 2 scales of this look, right? I have the 18 scale Joy Toy, and now I'm getting these. So now the question will be, do I need the same look in 6 scale?
Well, what I'm saying is, let's get rid of the seamless stuff. I'm talking about this thing right here, this exact same figure, only it's 6 scale. So you got
that's what I was referring to.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we're not talking about any silicone or anything. That particular figure comes in 6 scale. You getting it? You better believe you are.
Like I said, I don't know because I already have. 2 versions of this, again, 18 scale from Joy Toy and 12 scale here, these. So I don't know if I'm gonna I mean, obviously they're going to be pricier too. They're going to be more expensive. So that's just something
you collect
that I have to, yeah, I do. But again, picking and choosing, I'm being selective. I can see for a new turtle collector who's just coming in or I should say a turtle fan who's just coming into the game of collecting, and that's an option for them. Oh man, yeah, that would be cool.
Oh no.
Yeah, because
it's not. It wouldn't just be an option for somebody just getting into it. I guarantee you, Local Lou would get them.
Oh yeah, I would.
And he is a long time veteran, and he would get every freaking version. If they come out with a 6-scale like that, he'll get them.
Yeah. No, I don't doubt that. Yeah, for sure, hardcore turtle fans. But I'm just saying for collectors, for new collectors coming in, that's a good option for them as well. But of course, yeah, the veterans who are in the game, yeah, that's who are hardcore turtle fans.
But you wouldn't do it, right? You would struggle.
I don't know. That's what when you asked me about these figures when they teased these, I said the same thing. And I said I wasn't sure. Yeah. And because I didn't know for sure. I couldn't say yes or no, and so.
Yeah.
Same response.
I put money on it. You would.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll put money on.
We shall see. Oh, Mike's putting money on me. Pressure. No pressure. What do you know about pressure?
Easy. If a company comes out with a 6-scale Mutant Ninja Turtles that looks good, there's no way in the world you're not gonna get them. I hope a company does, so I can go. See, I told you would. I told you. I hope a company does.
We shall see. Well, there you go. We have it here. It's on record here. Well, if I end up getting these, Mike can go back and say, check the tapes. I said it. Yep.
Yes.
And I'll be like, all right, Mike, you know what? You were right. That's if I get them. We'll see. Blue Tattoo saying, this design I would totally buy in 6-scale. I wouldn't even mind it if it wasn't seamless because the joints are covered by the pads. Yeah, see, I agree with that. And Blue, I can see, would be a good example of someone getting these in 6-scale because, he doesn't really collect 12-scale, so he doesn't have a lot, if any, turtles at all, I think, in 12-scale. And so he's more of a 6-scale collector, obviously. So that, he would be a good example of someone who's into turtles, but just wants something in 6-scale. Yeah. And those would be good for him if they came out. Like I said, Mondo, I think they just showed an image at one of the, I think it was SDCC, of turtles that looked similar to these. I can't recall off the top of my head, but they weren't based on the movies or anything. I think it was kind of more like this. It was like a mix of animation and comic base. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how those come out. Like Mike was just saying, he's putting money that I might get those.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see. But all right. So enough on the turtles. I know there was a lot of turtle talk. We should have a stream called just Turtle Talk. But going on to, so sticking with the Ninja Turtles, but not the turtles themselves. So every hero needs a villain, right? So the turtles, of course, have Shredder. Speaking of Heatboys, we were just talking about Heatboys, Mike, the mechanized turtles. So here is the mechanized Shredder from Heatboys. This is something they just announced. I don't think it's up for, I was trying to look and see where it was up for pre-order. I did find a price, but I think that was just because it was on Facebook, some post on Facebook, but it looks like it's running $180 USD. This is a mechanized scale, so I'm not sure. I didn't calculate what the exact scale would be, but this figure here stands at 9.8 inches, so about 25 centimeters, and set to come out Q2 of this year. And kind of, for those that don't know, who didn't get any of the other Heatboys mechanized turtle figures, it's like a mixture of die cast and plastic, very well engineered, kind of similar to the 3-0 Transformer figures.
Yeah.
But very well designed and engineered. Those figures are, the Ninja Turtle the mech turtles are great figures. The accessories they come with are really awesome because they're also kind of modular and multiple display options. You can attach them to multiple parts of the figure, like the accessories they come with. And so here Shredder looks like it could be a fabric cape. Yeah, let me see here. I think I remember reading that here. Let's see, I'm looking. Now I don't see foot shoulder potion stand. So he has a chain. Yeah, I'll have to come back to that here. Maybe while Mike is giving his thoughts. But yeah, multiple sets of hands. What is this? 6-7 pairs of hands. He has a couple of swords, different gauntlets with these grappling type hook hook shot type things, like a chain with the, what is this? With some sort of scythe on it? Scythe? I think it's scythe. About potions?
I think
what is it, Mike? Scythe. Yeah, I was like, whoa, man, I was wrong. That was even an option. Scythe. I'm going through all of them. Yeah. Skeethy.
Well, it smells so weird.
Yeah.
The smelling of scythe is crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, he has. Oh, here's this chain with the scythe. If that's the correct pronunciation. With a ball here at the end of it. Yeah. So a few weapons, a few different options there here. Oh, any thoughts on this one, Mike? Speaking of these Heatboys mechanized figures.
Well, you know, the only reason why I know anything about the Mutant Turtles, one, I mean, of course I heard of them, you know, because they're a part of pop culture, ingrained Americana, but I never really got into them. But I'm very familiar with the characters because, of course, hanging out in the six-scale community, and
yeah,
you got a guy running around who actually believes he's a turtle. It talks about him enough. I know all of these characters, so I'm very familiar with Shredder. And this is just crazy, man. This is worse than McFarlane. How do you pose this thing without cutting yourself up?
Oh, yeah. I don't think his, well, I mean, I could be wrong, but I was gonna say I don't think his spikes would be metal, because then, yeah, like you're saying, it would be asking, like, I would be asking for an accident.
Let me tell you something, man. Todd McFarlane's, one thing you can say about his figures, they're not hollow plastic at all. Some of them are extremely heavy, and he loves to put all kinds of gothic spikes on his figures. Yep. You pose, I have gotten pinched and stabbed by posing stuff. No, the design is really cool, but not really for me.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely understand. Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way also. They're not really into this. Some people are like, what the hell, mechanized turtles? Like, they didn't even have mechs. And you're right, they didn't. Like, this isn't based on anything that I'm familiar with. I think Heatboys just came up with their own idea, proposed it to the licensors. They pitched the idea to, I forget who owns the license now for turtles, but they're like, you know what, here's what we have, and they approved it because these are officially licensed.
Although I've seen renditions of Shredder that I prefer more. I just don't like them in the version.
Gotcha.
Like a mech.
Yeah, I think they're also doing. I think they plan on doing April and Splinter. I covered this on a previous figure lowdown. If I remember, I'll put that in the stream the description as well. But yeah, I think they also plan on doing a Splinter that comes with like some like hoverboard type thing, a mechanized Splinter and a mechanized April that has like a kind of like a lightsaber type of attachment that connects to like her camera gun. It's like her video camera that is shaped like a gun. I think it doubles or something. I don't know. I can't remember what it is. I don't think it's a video camera, but I think it's shaped like that because she's April, of course. So I think
you know why this is ridiculous. Why I shouldn't even know anything about these figures. I can actually tell you her whole name, April O'Neil. Correct?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
and I did not even know that.
That's how common it is. That's like a testament to how popular the turtles are, though, right? Like someone who doesn't even really follow.
How much you guys talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. How much we love them. I was gonna say too, for those that aren't familiar, this is the same as the other mechanized turtles. This base acts as a storage container, so you can pop off the sewer cap here, and it's hollow, so you can store like all these extra hands and all these other accessories inside, which is pretty cool. I like when companies do that. They kind of give you like a practical base to store stuff in. And then these rods, at least with the turtles, the mechanized turtles, these are made out of metal here, so sturdy enough to hold the figure up, because the figure is going to be pretty heavy with the mix of metal and plastic. But they have two different sizes here. There's like a long rod and like a short rod, so you can attach either one. You screw it in too. You don't just peg it, like you push it in there. You have to screw it in, so it makes it that much more sturdy. So yeah, man, they put the engineering and the time and effort into these figures. Really cool. Yeah, but I think I'm good with the Turtles. I don't think I'm going to get any of the other characters like Shredder or April or Splinter when they announce those or bring those out. I think I'm good with just the Turtles because, again, I just have already quite a few. But, Blue Tattoo saying, cool Shredder, but not for me. Sort of reminding me of Shredder from the 2014 Turtle movie, Blades Everywhere. I don't recall that one. Yeah, I'm guessing you're probably talking about Are you talking about the Michael Bay one, or which movie is that one? I haven't seen those in a while. But he kind of has like a Super Shredder type vibe from Secret of the Ooze. But he obviously wasn't mechanized in there, but just like kind of like how like kind of big and bulky this figure is.
You know, it's really, you know, it really cracks me up about this figure. It's like, you know, it's like metal or metallic looking through and through. And it's got this piece of soft, good wired cape to it.
Yeah, and I couldn't find. I was trying to see if it was wired.
It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, the description that I found, like, it didn't say anything about a wire. So I hope it looks wired there. So I mean, everything else is pretty well engineered. I would think it would be wired, but
it almost looks like a wired fabric cape. Although it also looks like it might be Photoshop too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true, right? Yeah. So I don't know. Don't quote me on it being wired, but it does look like it. So like I said, it hasn't. I didn't see where it was confirming that, but it does look like a fabric wired cape.
It does.
And again, I don't think it's gone up yet for pre-order anywhere that I was familiar with. I kind of looked around in Google and I didn't see like any kind of reputable or known sellers.
It is a fabric wire. As a matter of fact, that might look kind of dope. Now that I think
the fabric, you mean?
Having the fabric with all of this metal, you know.
Yeah. Oh, right. I see. Yeah, a mixture. Yeah.
You know, it's almost like Iron Man with a cape. Why would Iron Man?
Oh, you know? Or Dr. Doom. Huh?
Yeah. Like this guy. I mean, really a cape?
Yeah. Well, he's Shredder. He gotta have his cape. Shredder has to have his cape. He wouldn't be Shredder without it.
Right.
All right. Sticking with the last set of turtle figures here, but switching scales. So, like we mentioned, Joy Toy. Joy Toy is still going at it with their turtle line. These are also officially licensed product. First up, we have Slash. So I know some of you may be familiar with Slash. It was the evil version of a turtle. I forget the storyline, but I believe he ended up becoming joining the turtles, going on the turtle side. But started off as a villain. Again, 1/18 scale, officially licensed, but only in Asia. I can't remember if it was specifically China, but in Asia as of now. And so you kind of have to look on those sites like Asian retailers to pre-order these. I think 1/6 Kit had them. I haven't seen them anywhere on the US side yet. So they might, if anywhere, it would be like resellers who would buy them from, or get them from the Asian retailers and resell them on the US side. So that could be it. Those are usually more expensive though when they do that. So just kind of keep that in mind. But we have Slash here. And what were you going to say, Mike?
You know what this reminds me of?
What's up?
It's like it reminds me of the Spider-Man Cyborg.
Oh yeah,
where he's wearing the bandage on his head and he's got the cyber eye. Because it almost looks like somebody just took something and kit bashed it and put a bunch of stuff together. That's exactly what this reminds me of. It's like it's a kit bash. Yeah.
Like they got this turtle and they just try to give him all these weapons and this like, exactly. Just give him all these parts and pieces.
A fish bash of all kinds of, almost unrelated stuff. It's weird.
Yeah. It looks like he has some makeshift Wolverine claws here.
Yes,
both hands.
All kinds of stuff going on.
So Slash is $43 USD. Let's see we'll go over some of the accessories he comes with here, including a little turtle. Yeah, 1/18 scale. Yep, Joy Toy 1/18 scale, like the rest of their other turtles.
Dude, the detail that these guys put on their stuff, man. This at 1/18, this is incredible.
Right? Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, these figures are awesome from the Turtle line. Yeah, in general, Joy Toy and their 1/18 scale is just awesome.
Joy Toy,
yeah, they're doing great work. They're a little pricier, I think, because of the sculpt, the detail, the accessories they come with. They're a little more on the pricey range. Like I mentioned, this is $43 USD, already more expensive than Marvel Legends, McFarlane's, and things, kind of like a 12 scale.
Before Marvel Legends.
Yeah, and this is smaller, but definitely has more accessories. You can see here, he has a few weapons, a couple of swords, a couple of knives. He has a gun with like a bayonet type of thing attached to it. An alternate head sculpt, little version. I take it that's a little version of himself. There's like a little baby turtle. It just says little turtle, so I take it it's supposed to be a version of him pre-mutated before he got ooze or something. It looks like apparently comes with a beer, a chicken leg, this sandwich with like crab arms coming out of it, or crab pincers.
Where's the
I think that's the sandwich.
I thought everybody had a slice of pizza, or is that just with one turtle?
I think it's just with the Ninja Turtles. So I think Slash, maybe he has a different diet, or he prefers different food. Maybe he's not a fan of pizza. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Slash. Yeah,
sushi. No.
He prefers chicken legs, I guess, or crab sandwiches and beer.
Yeah, that's like like a sub sandwich. Dude.
Yeah, and he also, this one, he comes with like a quarter of a base. So just like the Turtles, when you get all four of them, you can put them together and they create like this little mini like diorama base. Shredder and the Foot Soldiers, they've already released those. I think those are already out actually. And so I think there was the four Turtles that had their own like connectable base, and then Shredder, Foot Soldier, Bebop, and Rocksteady, they've already released those. Those can connect to form a base. So now it seems like they're doing another set of 4 figures. Slash being one of them, and Tokka, who we're gonna look at next, I'm guessing is part of this wave to have to connect together. So yeah, I think that's another thing that's pretty cool that they do. What's up?
Well, wasn't it you that told me that isn't Joy Toys stepping into the 6 scale? I thought they.
I'm not sure about 6 scale, but they're doing 12 scale.
Oh, it's a 12 scale that they're going. Okay.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they've already done some. I think Warhammer 12 scale figures, but I think they're also. I think they might be. Correct me if I'm wrong. Chat in the comments, but I think they might be also doing. I'm forgetting now. There's just so many turtles, but I think they said they're also doing 12 scale turtles. I could be mistaken. Yeah, but there's just so many out there.
Yeah, I gotta look back into them, because like I said, if they're doing a 12 scale, I might try and invest, because their 18 scale is just phenomenal, man.
Yeah, man.
And to have it just a little bit bigger with the kind of detail they put in their stuff, and the accessories are always so cool.
Yep. Yeah, Joy Toy's killing it, man. They're doing a great job. I'm loving their
I've always liked them, man. They're one of the first toy companies that I fell into when I started collecting again. You're looking around and you accidentally fall into different things, and all of a sudden I saw this one YouTube thing where this guy who collected Joy Toys was talking about them, and he had the military ones, and I was looking at them. My eyes were popping out of my head, because he was showing his hand compared to the figure. Going, oh my God, look how small it is, but the detail is unbelievable. Yeah. I was instantly blown away by their stuff.
Yeah, man. Look, even here, like you're saying, like the detail, the sculpting here, like you can see each of the little scales on his legs and his arms. Yeah, that just looks awesome. Yeah. So this is standing at 10.4 centimeters, which is about 4 inches. And again, similar to the other turtles, the inches. Yeah, 4 inches.
That's art right there, bro. That's real art.
I agree, man. I agree with you. And then here's Tokka. So I'm not too familiar with Tokka outside of the second Ninja Turtles movie, The Secret of the Ooze. I know Tokka and Razor appeared there, but I wasn't too familiar about his appearances in like either the comics or in any other iteration. But so I don't know if Joy Toy here is taking liberties or not, or if this is based on anything else. But here's Tokka, who's supposed to be a snapping turtle, I believe, if I remember. I think it was a snapping turtle. So kind of similar to Slash. Actually, you can see he has scales here, different, like finely sculpted details in his scales and like the washes in there. Yeah, man, just like Mike was saying, just the detail in these, and a figure this small, a 1/18 scale, it's just awesome.
And for the size, it's crazy.
Yeah. And here's the back of his shell. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, look at all the spikes. And like you were saying, like kind of like putting stuff together, just throwing stuff on him. Looks like they put like these metal hooks on his shell.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Sandwich. Oh no, so sorry. Tokka is the one that comes with the chicken leg. Slash came with the sandwich, but Tokka also comes with the beer. We'll look at his accessories here in a second. But Tokka comes with the rifle, shield, beer, chicken leg, and a little version, I guess of himself, a little turtle here, pre-mutated, and his big-ass anchor that he has. I guess that's one of his weapons. Look at that. He also has a gun with like a bayonet attached to it, or a pistol.
Easy.
Yeah.
Could I just take a quick second to say a big fat hello to Mike Torres, who's in the chat.
Hey, yeah, what is up, Mike? Thanks for coming through with the return of Mike Torres, formerly. Like that name is just so powerful. What was he? I'm already forgetting what he was going by previously. It was Thrawn's office. Duh, how can I forget? T.O. Thrawn's office. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Torres is back.
Formerly Thrawn's office. Sorry, totally blinked on your previous name. Yeah, welcome, man. Hopefully you're having a good day, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. It's always a treat when you're able to stop by, because I know you're also a busy guy, and you're not always able to stop by live. So yeah, appreciate you coming through. All right, so yeah, we're just talking about some turtles here. He's saying, miss you guys. Yeah, miss you too, Mike. Yeah, whenever you're able to, man. Of course, you're always welcome. On Lowdown or Hot Talk, whenever you're able to. But again, I know how it is being a dad, being a parent, daddy duty. So, well, along with everything else. So whenever you can, but open invite whenever you're able to, man. Good. Looking forward to having you back, though. All right, so Tokka. Go through a couple more. Oh, here's all his accessories again. Was that 4 pairs of hands, like I mentioned. Here's his chicken leg. It's got a bite out of it. His beer mug, a little turtle, shield, and mention all that. Another part of the diorama base there. So that's Tokka. So Slash Tokka, again, $43 USD, based on Joy Toys website. So again, shop around. I haven't seen it too many on or any US based retailers. But again, you shop around, you might be able to find it a different price there. So the other figure that they released in this wave kind of stands on its own. So I don't think it's part of this diorama set up, the series of 4. But I think it's part of this wave, and that's Krang. So we have Krang here. For those of you that don't know, Krang is like a talking brain who usually inserts himself in either like this android robotic body here, or like a kind of like a standalone, like a walker type of thing to get around. Yeah. So there's like another one of the villains of the Turtles. And I was kind of thinking that we were going to do him when we were first talking about the Turtles and we were discussing potential figures that they could do. I was thinking Krang would stand on his own. Krang with the android body, just because he's so big. Yeah.
Didn't another company do him? Because I remember seeing this figure like last year, a while ago. But maybe it was Joy Toys showing a prototype. But I remember seeing this in a figure form, and the company was supposed to be working on it. Maybe this is it, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't recall, but I not that I remember. I mean, you might be right, but nothing's coming to mind right now. I'm not sure.
I definitely remember seeing some kind of figure representation of this character.
Oh, okay. I wonder if it might have been a prototype.
Yeah, it had the open stomach with the thing inside.
With Krang. Articulation wise, you can see that he has double jointed knees, but not double jointed elbows. So it's kind of an interesting choice there. At least in this prototype here.
Yeah. That's weird.
interchangeable like hand attachments, like different weapons.
That's
for
cool.
him. And then here's his walker that I was talking about, kind of an alternative mode of transportation for him. Has like these little like double barrel blasters underneath. And you could put him in this little walker. Yeah, it's cool, right? And then here's everything he comes with. So they call it a bubble walker in the description. So bubble walker, a meteor hammer, drill. Let's see here. Was that a Gatling gun? Yeah, a Gatling gun attachment to his arm or to his hand. A circular saw, an axe, and then two replacement. So another pair of hands, an alternate. So just two pairs of hands, basically, and all these other attachments.
Bubble walker?
Yeah, I guess they call it a bubble walker. His little walker here.
Oh, okay.
This thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it a bubble walker.
It seems like that word bubble keeps coming up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They also mentioned that. No, I was just gonna say that they also mentioned here. So they gave him his own stand because this is a big figure, right? I forgot to get down how tall it was. I wonder if it says here. I'll take a look. But so they give you the. I was mentioning that when you collect 4 in a wave, that you can connect the diorama, right? So here they just give you all 4 pieces for this figure. So I thought that was, instead of giving you just like one attached piece, they give you it in separate pieces, and I guess you just combine it yourself. So I thought that was kind of interesting they did that.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know if you just want to break it up, or maybe because they're already making those anyways for the other turtles, they just figure they just put all 4 there together in one package.
Yeah.
This one is $45 USD per this site here. Let me close this out here. So yeah, I'm on Joy Toy World site, 45. Let me see if there's information on the height. Let's see here. Oh, about 16 centimeters, which is, oh wow, so just over 6 inches. So yeah, he's definitely much taller. He's 2 inches taller than like Tokka and Razor and or Tokka and Slash and the Turtles.
Wow, I'm surprised. 6 inches doesn't seem very tall considering how complex that figure is.
That's I mean, compared to like the Turtles, though, he's pretty big.
Oh,
so yeah, that's Krang.
But Joy Toy would be, yeah. Because
again, it's like 18 scale, right?
So yeah,
exactly.
He's 2 inches taller than the Turtles, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, the Turtles and the previous ones we were looking at. Then here, Tokka and Slash. Yep.
I keep forgetting.
So yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. But yep, Mike. Any other thoughts on Joy Toy on these turtles?
No, I guess kind of like them. I like them a lot. Nothing that, like I said, I would invest money in, but they're cool. Yeah,
these are cool. And like, Mike here was saying, like, these look great, but I'm literally deep in the neckline, so I have to stay away. Yeah, and that's what I was kind of touching on earlier. Where like, there's just so many turtle options.
I'm such a big neck.
Yeah. NECA does have their movie turtles from 1 and 3 of the original turtle movies, and yeah, those are great. But there's just so many turtle options. I can definitely see someone wanting to kind of pick and choose their turtle line and avoid going in another rabbit hole or a turtle hole, just because there's just so many options out there. Yeah, turtle hole. Yeah,
that sounds quite salacious.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I don't want that to turn into an innuendo. Please don't do that. Yeah. But yeah, that was the last of not just the turtle talk, but just figures in general. Man, Mike, we did it. We got through 6 scale, 12 scale, and that was all that I had. And you wanted to touch on something from Inart, the Morfig figures?
Yes. I am extremely excited about Morfig. It gives me an opportunity to own. Let's face it, it's Inart.
It is, yeah.
Just like Hano is Hot Toys. Let's understand.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, I don't think those are secrets anymore.
Yeah. The reason why, like, we saw some really great stuff today. But I'm really holding out. If in fact the Inart 12 scales are around the $100 mark, I'm going to be buying those. So I'm kind of holding myself out, dude. This is what I would like to do. I would like to buy these figures, and they're going to be totally in a separate area by themselves, away from anywhere else in my collection. I'm going to have them, and it'll just be a special section for these.
Yeah.
But dude, if they look anything like this, and they're $100, no brainer. No.
Yeah, we talked on this on. I touched on these on my How You Figure, my 2024 6 scale recap, kind of towards the end on what's to come from Inart, and they just. But yeah, just to kind of echo that. Yeah, these look great. I'm with you, man. I think these are probably going to replace some of my McFarlane's. I don't have a version of this Batman Who Laughs at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, these just look so badass. I'll probably pass on this Devastator, I think this guy's called.
Yeah, this Batman looks so fire, bro.
From I think it's based on Arkham Origins, this Batman here. This looks sick, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. And this Dawnbreaker here, this Green Lantern mixed with Batman, this looks badass also, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna get them all. Like you said, there's certain ones I don't, but there's certain ones that I do want. They look so sweet. It's like I just want them to be lit and to themselves.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the price is for one, and then how those actually end up coming out. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Those look sick. I know a lot of other people in the 12 scale community are looking forward to those as well. So, man, Inart again, stepping in the game as a new challenger in another scale, man. They're
not going
moving
anywhere.
Up, man. They're not as of now. It doesn't seem like they're slowing down. They're starting to pick up, if anything. So, we'll see what's ahead of them, what's in their future for this year. We'll see what they come out with. There's a lot of announcements or teases I think they've made of some of their IPs in 6 scale. So yeah, there's more to come. We'll see what this year brings for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, we got Big Rib in the house. What's up, Feezy and Michael? Man, you're just coming through. We're actually just about done, but of course there's always a replay if you're interested. Thank you for coming through, even if it was for this last bit of it, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good weekend so far. Andreas Hybe is saying, stop trying to get me to dip into 12 scale, Feezy. I must stay strong. Yeah, stay strong, man. You just only do it if you feel like there's a figure out there that that pulls you in. But yeah, there's just so many options out there. We always say, there's so many figures, a lot. And I guess what we said about Inart, right, Michael? Like, they're not slowing down. You can apply that to just the toy figure industry in general. Like, they're not slowing down. They've ramped up, coming out with all these great figures, different technology, different improvements, a lot of competitors. Yeah, it's a collector's dream. I think you mentioned it in a previous stream, the Golden Age, I think you were saying, right?
The second Golden Age.
Yeah.
There was one before. There was one before this, before a lot of people in the 6 scale community was born.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's a lot, man. There's a lot. Big Ribs also saying here, Spec Fiction has these Morfigs on site, but no price yet. Okay, so yeah, I wonder if that's gonna be like just in general, like with Inart being sold here in the States. I think, Spec Fiction was one of the places that had their 6 scale figures, and then 1/6 kit for that was for their figures that weren't globally licensed, right? Then I think those are the two places that you.
I'm not going to Spec Fiction. I've heard too many people have nightmare stories about that. I'm not touching that place with his 10-foot pole.
Yeah, I haven't bought from them either, so I can't speak on that. But I have heard some mixed reviews on them as well. But yeah, that's another question, Big Rib. Speaking of, that you just reminded me. Yeah, that's another thing with those Morfig figures, right? We don't know. Well, at least I don't recall hearing where they're going to be licensed, if they're globally or just regional based. They're just like only licensed in Asia or Asian markets.
I think they're going to be global because, if I remember correctly, John and I can't think of his name, but the COO, when they
Viper?
were here, what was that again?
Was it Viper?
No, he's the COO of Inart, but they I could have sworn they talked about. I know they want to do some more stateside exhibitions. And I believe they were talking about having those 12 scales with them.
Oh, okay.
So I think those 12 scales are going to be global.
Global? Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully that's the case, because that'll definitely be easier for us collectors here in the U.S. market. I mean, it's just like one less hurdle to jump through, right? But I'm sure we'll get it either way for those that really want it. But yeah. Hopefully that's the case, knock on wood. But yeah, Michael, we did it. Thanks for reminding me about that Inart Morfig, those Morfig figures. Anything you want to plug before we head out of here?
Yeah, figure in the bubble. Sub to me if you can. And unfortunately, I didn't get an opportunity to do my first figure reveal for 2025. Hopefully, within the next week, I'll be able to do that. And then you can also find me on Instagram. I go by Elliot Media _arts. That's Elliot Media _arts. Elliot with 2 L's and 2 T's. And you can find me also on Collector's Figure every Monday. I guess it's roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. And every once in a while, you'll find me here, jaw jacking with Fiji. So,
yes, sir. Yeah, like I mentioned,
I appreciate you having me back on, Fiji.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, anytime you're able to. I always appreciate you coming through and talking figures with me. And like I mentioned earlier, I'll have Mike's information, his links to his socials and his YouTube channel in the description below. Also, friend of the channel, so you'll find his YouTube link in the friends of the channel section as well. So again, be sure to check out his content and see what he's all about and show him some love if you're digging what he's doing. Let me see what else. Like he mentioned, Collector's Figure, S-Beam, Blue Tattoo, who are in the stream. Appreciate you for coming through. You can also find their S-Beam's channel on the friends of the channel section as well. His link there every Monday, Collector's Figure. But yeah, I think that'll be it for us. Thank you again for staying. For those of you who tuned in the whole stream, or just those of you who popped in and out, I appreciate you. Again, thank you so much for helping me get to 200 subscribers, 200 plus, and going. I'll keep doing my thing for as long as I find interest in it, and I'll always appreciate your support and your time. So thank you again for doing that. And just keep it locked on my socials for when I'll do my next stream. I'm not sure when that'll be yet, but I'll definitely post it on my socials, Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube. If you want to stay up notified, of course, there's always the notifications right when you subscribe. Let's see what else. Oh, as a reminder, I put a post on this, but CaliCon 2025, that's an event, second annual. This is the second time we're doing this, and it's basically just an event for collectors coming together and gives them an opportunity to meet each other. I know there's other cons or / get-togethers going on that other people are doing. This is just another opportunity for that to happen. This is going on in June 20th through the 22nd of this year in North Lake Tahoe, so Northern California. I put a post out on YouTube, community post, and then Facebook. If you're following me on Facebook, there's a post there, so check that out. And then on Facebook, it's pinned to my page, so you can check that out. And if you're interested, let me know. Send me a message, and I can add you to the group chat. Yeah, that doesn't mean you're committed. That just, if you want to get more information, I can share more information with the group there. And it's just an opportunity, like I said, for us to kind of collectors get together and meet, where otherwise we wouldn't have had that opportunity. So just let me know if you're interested, and reach out, and I can add you to the group chat. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Later on. Thank you again. Much love.
Peace.